Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 86 of AEW. I'm Swarls here with Nick. Nick, what's going on?
Hello. Life's good. That's
Yep.
that's what I got for you.
Yep.
We're here on a Saturday again.
Yeah, if you didn't watch WCW, you're probably like, yo, what the fuck, Swarls? You said there was going to be a stream on Thursday again. I
And you made
forgot.
me promise there would be a stream on
I
Thursday again too.
I forgot I was getting like major dental work done on Thursday. It keeps I think I'm just like in like a cycle now where I keep going to the dentist on Thursday and then they keep making my return appointments for a Thursday. You know what I mean? Um
I don't want to put you on blast, but it was at the point where my wife was like, "Can't he put it on a day that he doesn't stream?" So
it's complicated. Okay, I had 3 fucking crowns put in, so like, it's
yeah,
one
you
of
don't
those.
really get to choose.
Yeah, like it's one of those things where they needed a big block for me, so you kind of just you have to go on the day they have. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you.
If they can't squeeze you in, they need to dedicate like a whole after. It sucks. Anyway, we're here to book AEW. The Knicks are going to the Eastern Conference Finals, so we'll probably change the day a bunch more as they will continue to play playoff basketball.
Next week is a Wednesday start, so we are good for next week. But after that,
Okay,
who can say?
who can say? I'm sure something else will come up on like the day of, but tentatively we're gonna do it on Thursday. Um, but before that, Nick, you're booking a collision like right off the jump here.
Yep,
Yep.
sure.
Do you know where you want to do this collision?
I don't have a location in mind. No, I barely have like a show in mind. So, have we done New England recently?
Not really. I mean, the last
All
time
right,
I was there, so it's been a while since you've been there, probably.
let's go home.
Sure. Um,
Go to the XL Center.
sure. Well, that's where we went last time. Let's mix it up a
Mohegan
little bit.
Sun. Let's gamble.
Sure.
Home of the Sun.
Yes, Omega Collision. Big. Uh, what would you want for Omega Collision?
Uh, let's get creative finishes.
Sure.
I guess 3 of them.
All right, you got a likely.
Mm-hmm.
You got a big gamble for Mike Bailey. You probably don't want that.
Who in here pitched the big gamble Mike Bailey creative finish? Which one of you did it? That involves Mike Bailey winning, and Kenny's fighting Mike Bailey tonight.
Yeah, well, he was like, if Mike's gonna win, it's gonna be shitty, right? Like that's how
All right,
he wins the match.
here's how Mike Bailey can win. I hit him with all the moves, and then he rolls me up. But Kenny, no.
That was bad. You got one likely.
Yeah.
You still have 49 if you want to go for a storyline, character, or angle.
Um, we probably should do a storyline to juice up some of them because I got the pay-per-view coming.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold it for.
Well,
Never mind.
you said we should do the story. Like how I didn't know there was a second paragraph there.
No. You did the
Okay.
right thing. I was gonna
Okay.
say I will hold the idea if it's mine
Well, it's not.
because I want to use it closer.
It's for
But,
your boy Katsuhiko Nakajima.
Great. Here you
Yep.
go.
I think
Knox.
I
think
wonder
in a-
who pitched that idea.
Something to help that storyline.
Interesting. Rosemary and Josh Alexander have been hanging out together a lot.
Talking Impact.
Yeah, probably. Let's see. Matt Taven and Zeta Zhang have been getting on particularly well. Okay.
Zeta Zhang trying to learn Matt Taven's ability to keep job.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just like say your name. Just I'm Zeta Zhang, and you'll get over. It's easy. Maki Ito was being cheerful.
Hell yeah.
Matt Jackson brought a karaoke.
What?
I love the idea that Matt Jackson, not on this brand, just like kicked the door in with a karaoke machine and was like, "Let's go, boys."
Matt, what are you doing here?
I think he is on the inner circle,
Got
so
it.
he is
So he goes to all
he
shows.
goes to all shows. Yeah, that's they changed that in one of the updates recently. All right, what we got, Nick?
All right, this is not going to be in order, but we do have Kenny Omega versus Mike Bailey.
You know that probably will be the main event. I'm just gonna guess.
That is the main event, yes.
Yeah, I think this is in order.
This is a 20-minute main event match. Where Kenny Omega is going to win without shenanigans.
That's smart. I mean, this is his first big match on your brand. He should probably just win.
Open match. Just to, keep
want,
Mike at that level.
You want to slow build it, or?
I'm going to leave any notes out. Just say, you two go.
Yeah, you two.
Go have a good
cook.
match.
Yeah, that probably. Yeah. I think Kenny's got. Yeah, Kenny's got enough psych that I think you'll be fine. I don't think Speedball does, but Kenny can do it.
All right, Kenny, we're counting on you.
Yeah, you got a guy here from Dynamite that knows how to work. He'll take care of your main event for you.
I mean, I have a guy that knows how to work. We just didn't want to give the title to Maxwell Jacob The Rock.
We're gonna have to at some point.
I know.
Yeah.
I just keep not doing it.
Like, next time that contract runs up, he's gonna want creative control, and we're gonna have to give it to him.
I hate that. We have a trios match.
Okay.
It is Adam Cole and the Kingdom versus the former trios champs.
Remember when the trios champs broke up for like a week?
Still doing singles things. Case in point, Adam Cole's going to win because Danny Garcia's current feud with Roosh is going to spill over into this match, and Roosh is going to attack Danny Garcia.
Okay. This sounds like a storytelling match to me, Nick.
I mean, it has the Kingdom in it, yes. They're telling stories, bro.
Telling stories. Love to tell stories. Just 10 minutes, that's fine.
Yeah.
I think if we do actually sign MJF to a creative control contract, he might end up on my brand because Nick fucking hates dealing with that.
You know what? I would try it just to say, like, okay, I've done it, because I haven't done it recently.
You basically book him like he does already. It wouldn't be that different.
Yeah, I already have him in a spot where he doesn't lose and everything's fine.
Yeah, it would probably be fine.
Speaking of Max, let's have a Max promo, but not a good one.
Interesting choice.
Because we are going to have MJF and Jamie Hayter cut a promo with Wardlow and Nixon Newell.
Oh. Are Wardy and Nixon talking?
Nixon is.
Right.
Wardy has been relegated to...
Right.
Yes.
Wardlow, you stand there and look tough.
Yep.
Nixon, you're the talker? ?
Nixon's going to talk about how Wardlow's been waiting years for a chance to get back at MJF, and she's been waiting years for a chance to break onto the scene, and hell yeah, they're gonna beat them and take their place at the top. MJF is gonna downplay the shit out of Wardlow.
Yeah, I imagine while she's like cutting that promo about like Wardlow's been wanting to get you back for years, and I'm ready for my moment. But I imagine MJF just like making the jerk off in the air motion. You
Yeah,
know, he's just like,
very much that.
yeah,
Rolling his
whatever,
eyes
dude.
again and again and again.
Could Wardlow be rated on Bodyguard? Does he have Menace?
No, because it's too long of a segment.
It's too long. He'll get okay. We tried.
But yes, absolutely, dude. Like, great idea. I wouldn't have thought of that.
Does he have Menace though? Yeah, 78. He's got Menace.
78 is like, you could use it, but
I mean, it's better than him talking.
when you're right, you're right.
Yeah.
Angle. Maki Ito
Of course.
is speaking to Miyu Yamashita. About how much does Miyu trust Mesaruga after their match 2 weeks ago at the big collision that I did that I already forgot the name of. And Miyu is going to give the like, oh, when you fought someone, you see their true nature. And I think that she's on the level we can trust her. So Maki says, all right, then I have a plan. And she is going to storm off to get Mesaruga.
Does she get her, or is this the end of the segment?
This is the end of the segment for now.
Okay.
It was like a 3. And then later in the show, we are going to have Demi and May cut a promo, and then Maki interrupt.
Maki Ito going to the Kyle Fletcher school of coming up with a dog shit plan on the spot.
Oh, she's going to the Maki Ito school of having a dog shit plan from the beginning and just sticking to it. Like, this is something that she cooked for days.
All right, what does she come out and say?
She is going to come out and say that, you know, no matter what happens, there will always be more people. You know, we thought we isolated May St. Michelle when she was under your thumb, and then you bring in Charlie Evans. We thought we isolated Charlie Evans. You bring in Rosemary, and then Ram Kachow. Why don't we just open it all up? Why don't we just have pure anarchy and have an anarchy in the arena match at the pay-per-view?
Oh my!
Yeah. A women's anarchy in the arena match at the pay-per-view, and yeah, I mean, the heel team's going to be like, okay, sure, yeah, great.
You were gonna play Maki Ito's theme song on loop during that match.
No, but we will be bringing in Nick Gage for a cameo spot in the match.
Oh, you should. Oh my god.
No, legitimately, I'm thinking about doing that because one team has Pac, so it would be fucking hilarious if the other team brought out Nick fucking Gage to deal with that.
I mean, that's canon. I booked him as Maki Ito's friend on my brand. When Yuka was gone for 6 months, and I was like, I don't know, but I'll bring Nick Gage in. That's a replacement, right?
The Kenny promo that I should have already actually done, where he's going to, you know, he was told to think about joining the Devils,
right?
And he's gonna say he's still thinking about it. Great mind like him takes a long time to think. Got to go over every single possibility.
I love this.
But if anyone in the Devils come out to try and help him in his main event, deals off. He wants to prove that he can do it on his own without anyone messing it up. People have been messing it up for him for months, if not years now. He just wants a one-on-one match.
Okay, this makes sense. This is consistent with his character.
Yeah. He is still like almost babblingly insane about
Yeah.
the paranoia, but like it's somewhat directed towards the story. And then I think the ending has to be the show has to go off with MJF accidentally hitting Kenny Omega instead of Mike Bailey
Sure.
after the match.
How do we make this?
I mean, this is just attacker victim, right?
I guess. I guess it's like a tease because it's an accident.
Yeah.
Kenny Omega victim.
You know what?
Mike Bailey.
Have Adam Page making the save.
Sure.
Like he hits Kenny, and then Adam Page hits a buckshot, and bends down and is like, "Hey, I protected you. I did it." Kenny pushes him away. We're telling stories.
I love telling stories.
I would like to do Kevin Steen and Claudio, not Calvin Tankman.
No, I
Did
think
Kevin and
I
Calvin
think
have bad chem, right?
no, I think it's Steen and Claudio that have the bad chem.
Is it okay? So
I mean, I'm not positive, but I think so.
it'll yell at us.
Yeah, it'll yell at us.
Calvin and Claudio are going to take on, not Kevin Koo. He's not here. So it is Lee Moriarty and Miro.
Miro, okay.
I'm gonna have you switch out Lee for. Can you show me the stats? This is wild, but can you show me the stats for Tozawa? Yeah, fuck it, we ball. And by ball, I mean brawl
Yeah.
of a wild variety. That does mean that the Killers are winning this match now, though, because Kira Tozawa's on the other side. But
Tankman, Claudio.
Claudio, we're trying to juice.
Yeah. And Tozawa's losing, so like whatever.
Yeah.
Sorry, Tozawa.
Okay. Adam Page promo. Basically telling Kenny, don't you do it. Like it's cooking, but like that's basically the script I'm giving him and be like, all right, big guy, go get it.
No.
Yeah.
No. We'll make our own devils with blackjack and hookers.
That is a line that Kenny Omega would say.
Yeah, Kenny would say that. Hangman would not, but Kenny would say it.
All right, so we have now run out of things that I had booked. So what do we got?
I mean,
in
you
the
got
left?
booked some matches.
Oh, we got Casanova and Ilya. That
Yeah.
might be a semi-main. Not that match, but a match with those two in it might be the semi-main.
Yeah. Does Ilya have any friends on your brand?
Nah, Miro. Sometimes, but nah.
Nah.
We're doing a tag match.
All right.
We're doing a mixed tag match.
Okay, now we're booking.
Ilya just needs a friend whom is a female. But we could do the other side, which is Christian Casanova and Jamie Hayter.
All right, so you need faces and you need women. You got Billy Starks. You got CJ Perry. The Miro
Chase
relationship.
Miro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got Maki Ito,
No.
Mei Saruga, Miyu Yamashita, Nixon Newell, Riho, Tom Nakano, and Zeta Zhang.
Miyu Yamashita, please.
Okay. I think Miyu Yamashita fits the vibe the best, but I really thought you were going to pick Riho.
Was considering it because of the like, oh, they're such an odd pairing, but I think we just did that with Riho and someone. So, um, yeah, I mean, give them time.
16, more, less?
Yep, 16's good. The team that's actually in a stable together should win.
Yeah. Cass.
Yeah, let's see the pop difference before I commit to this.
You could do like Cass Tainted to like.
Yeah, let's do Cass Tainted
Yeah,
to make sure.
To get the 85.
I just don't want it to Cash to it again and
Yeah.
kill the.
Well, that's why we're going to do Tainted. They're the same.
Ah, they're the same. All right.
Cass Tainted. You still have like 20 minutes.
All right. Well, after that match, there has to be belt motions.
Oh.
You just pin the champion.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, yeah. And I think Ilya would be like yelling at the ref. Like,
Sure.
you know, he had the ropes, he had my tights, or whatever. And then, Casanova's doing the belt motion, and then I was gonna say Morrow. Morrow's not here anymore. It's just Ian and Joe this week, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So,
Hope that works out.
yep. I forgot about that.
Yeah, me too.
One moment. I have a match idea.
Mm-hmm.
Probably something that would open the show.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be 4v4.
Oh.
Let's go with Phoenix, Bandito, Tom Nakano, and this is a good spot for Riho.
Sure.
They're gonna face Pac, a player to be named later.
He's on my brand. This is Kevin Koo.
Shit. And two members of the estate. So let's do Charlie. I guess the only two that aren't a champion would be Charlie and Kachao, right?
Yeah, I guess. And then our player to be named later.
The ultimate player to be named later, Tetsuya Endo. Come on down here, big man.
You're telling all these people to cook, right?
Yeah, this is a cook match.
Who win?
The heels have been winning a lot. I think Bandito should get a win here.
Sure. Is he simply winning?
Yes.
That's a show. Alright, we need to move, like, everything. This probably needs to be, like, semi-main.
I have one more thing I would like to book, actually.
Alright. Hit me.
This is just like a 3-minute post-match angle. Backstage.
Uh-huh.
Where Chaz Betts is going to mock the True Fighters for losing to the Killers.
Like, this is afterwards, so they're not on screen. He's just, like, watching. He's, like, pointing at a TV and laughing or whatever.
I think he's gonna, like, let's have him pull over Renee. It'd be like, Renee, interview me about that match.
I think it's been a long time since we've actually done a being interviewed and interviewer. Let's see what happens.
Sure. Nope. He's mocking Angle's group, not the Killers.
Oh, my bad. All right. We're opening with this. We should probably have this big Kenny promo early.
Yeah, the Kenny promo would be either the opener or right after it.
Yeah. And then probably this. This is probably a good place for this. This needs to go to where the
Maki
Killers
Ito
match
has a
goes.
plan, would be in between those two. Because that's got to be early. That Undisputed Kingdom match needs to move down. That actually,
I think we're done.
that's a show.
That's a show.
Hit me with the booking analysis just so I know who I didn't book.
Kevin Steen.
All right, can he be at ringside for the Killers match?
Yes.
And then that's a show.
Do you think he's good on commentary?
Do I have an empty spot?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Get him in there.
I'm interested if he's good at, because like he should be. He used to do commentary on the Indies. Yeah, he's got some. Throw him on there. All right.
Kevin Steen and Samoa Joe doing commentary. You gotta show all, yeah. Now we're telling stories.
Now we're telling stories. I don't know what to guess on the rating because the commentary could tank it again and bring this show from like a 92 to like an 85 or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I forgot about the commentary issue when I booked Omega Bailey.
Yeah.
Probably should have waited a week or two.
Yeah.
But fuck it, gotta book a TV show.
Well, we got Caprice out of there, and Caprice would have for sure killed that main event because he's not a good enough commentator. And Joe and Ian should be good enough commentators. They just don't have chemistry yet.
All right, let's see how it goes.
Yeah, I'll say like if the commentary's fine, a 92, and if it's bad, like an 85.
I legitimately have no idea. Like, hands in the air, just ow.
75. Match deserved better color commentary. Not a great start.
I mean, 75 is a good start. Seeing how like
Ram
is a 49.
Oh, but I mean, like this match got a 75 wrestling rating and already deserved better color. That's not great.
Oh yeah, that's not what you want. No.
No. Yeah, this is not going great. I'm gonna assume it's just they're just getting penalized because they don't have chemistry. I'm gonna assume it's that.
Go to dirt sheet and see, instead of assuming.
Just says poor. Yeah, very low experience. Penalized for very low experience.
Okay. Got to work through it.
75 for this. I think that's the cap for a 3-minute segment.
All right, I'm glad they know how to commentate a Maki Ito segment, which is shut the fuck up.
Yeah, shut up. Okay, they're getting their feet. You know, they're getting back. You know, they're getting their feet under them. The chemistry's starting to click, maybe.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. This 71. This was totally fine.
Yes.
What if?
Or Kevin Steen.
I was just going to say, what if Kevin Steen was the fucking difference maker? What if you need to make Kevin Steen a permanent commentator?
I would be sad, but also he'd be pretty good at it.
Pretty good, yeah. 72. Chaz Best did a good job making fun of those guys.
Sure.
Yep. Yeah, we never really get the penalty for Edge and Orange Cassidy on Rampage, but I think that's just because nothing on Rampage is good.
Well, you had Orange Cassidy and Shivani for a while,
But Shivani is
and then
gone, isn't he?
right, and then you put Taz there, and
Did
then you
we?
moved Shivani out, but there was still Taz and Orange Cassidy. So there was never a time where it was two like completely new
I don't
people.
think Taz. We have to double check who's on Rampage. I don't think Taz is on Rampage. But this is where we really struggle when there's like a good like this is something that should probably get 100, but it got an 85 because these guys
Yeah.
wouldn't shut up.
They'll learn.
Yeah,
They'll learn.
they'll learn. 79. That's about what I thought this would get.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Anarchy in the arena with the women.
wild. 81 for this. This is a classic math ain't mathin' situation. So that came out good for you.
Yes.
Yeah. I think the
it's
Kingdom are like the
Taven
kings
blood.
of the math ain't mathin' match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the tag chemistry and Maria chemistry.
Yeah. 78. That's rough.
Nixon Newell underperformed. Yeah.
Yep.
Not only did she underperformed while MJF was making fun of her the whole time for it.
81 for this is really rough. That has me
Yeah.
worried about your main event.
We'll see how it goes.
Because, like, you got an 81, and that was everyone on 94, 82.
Get Kevin Steen back out
Yeah,
there.
Kevin Steen. Like, genuinely, do you want to put Kevin Steen on the main event?
Fuck it. Let's do it.
Fuck it. Fuck it. We ball.
Why is he commentating for that?
Because he feuded Mike Bailey.
He's gonna come out and be like, I just like doing it. I just wanted to come back out here and do it again.
He feuded Mike Bailey about who was the best Canadian wrestler, and now Kenny Omega's here, another Canadian wrestler. He's got thoughts.
Okay.
I mean, in theory, he is a much worse color commentator than Samoa Joe.
That's what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
Like, what is happening?
Maybe we shouldn't actually do this.
No, let's get rid of him.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, Kevin.
None. Oh.
Oh,
Yep.
that sucks.
Yeah, we just gotta work through it. We gotta work through it.
Gotta work
It'll
through
be
it.
fine.
Gotta work through
Everything's
it.
gonna be
Gotta
fine.
work through it. Gotta work through it.
Edge and Orange Cassidy about to move to Collision. You might not be wrong.
I mean, 86 is...
86 is fine.
That's like
Yeah.
exactly what I said. I said if the commentary is bad, it'll get an 86.
This doesn't deserve an 86. Nothing on the card got an 86.
No. Yeah, the fucking wide... Listen, it's helping us a lot, but like if I had a genuine feedback for the game, like the wide selection of angles is fucking OP. It should give you like 1 or 2 points extra.
Yeah.
Not like 6. Hey, we made $1.6 million. So
There you go.
there's that. And we gained pop all over the world.
Hooray.
We're going up in Hokkaido. We're going up in Iberia. We're going up in Queensland.
No one's getting that reference.
I do not reference anything.
Oh, okay. I thought you were Howard Deaning.
Oh, no, not quite.
Okay.
How could I be Howard Deaning if I did yeah at the end? I mean, that should have given it away.
I thought I cut you off before you could get there, to be
No,
honest.
you can't.
but
You can't. No one would have cut Howard. If someone would have tried to cut Howard Dean off while he was in the middle of
He
that,
would have been the president.
Yeah, he would have yawned right over him, and then he still would have lost.
Yeah.
Remember when a guy ran for president and said "yeah," and we were like, "Oh, this guy's crazy. Can't be him."
Yep.
Yeah. Seems so quaint now. All right, what
Alpha
do we?
Wolf split.
Oh, right, we signed a bunch of guys. Young Jay
Ring of
Lee.
Honor, yeah.
Yep, you're going to ROH. Welcome to the team. Lucky Ali, going to ROH. Welcome to the team. Bojack, you're going to ROH. Welcome to the team. Oh, off screen, I signed Eureka Oka. I assume everyone's cool with that. She'll be coming into ROH.
Okay. It's not because you had big plans for
No,
Eureka.
I was just looking for other people with stats.
Hey, so
Oh, Shivani is there. That is the sauce. Is Shivani's there?
Yeah, you see how it has low?
Yeah.
If you remove Shivani, I bet.
Yeah, then it would be
No.
very low. So on your brand, yeah, very low.
So here's what we're gonna do
Mm-hmm.
for now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is rough because I want Ian and Joe to get the chemistry
Yeah, I
together.
think you kind of just got to rough it out. Like, unless there's someone here who has chemistry with Joe, which I don't think there would be. Like, I think you kind of just got to deal with it.
Eh, eh? No.
Is this only no only show me commentators? Fucking
Although I am so 76 to 84 for Ian.
uh-huh.
Edge is a 70 to 100.
Yeah.
I'm tempted to. Well, no, because I'll still get the penalties. Never mind.
What are you gonna do?
Bring Edge and Orange Cassidy, but those two are the two that have
Yeah,
the
those
penalty,
are the two that have. Yeah,
Yeah.
you would need
Yeah,
you would need like Shivani and Orange.
which is not great. Yeah, because then I'm removing one or the other.
We could just straight up swap. We could put these guys on Rampage and bring the Rampage team to your show,
Sure, and then just trade back
and then
once
just
they
trade
got
back. Yeah,
chemistry.
yeah. That's not a bad idea.
Great.
Edge, Orange, Tony Schiavone. Although
Would Taz be
Tony's
better than?
no, Taz has
Orange?
zero chemistry with these guys. He's never worked with any of them.
Oh, okay. My bad, my bad. Shivani's not great, but there's a better commentator and a better play-by-play there, so it won't matter
Yeah,
because it takes the better score.
and then, oops, Collision TV. Yeah, we should fix this too. Edge, Orange Cassidy, Tony Schiavone, and then Rampage. We will do Ian, Samoa Joe. You want to throw a
Let's
third
get
person
Nigel
on there?
in there.
Yeah, let's throw.
Get in there, Nigel.
Why not? Yeah, because we don't care if Rampage tanks. Rampage is meant to tank.
Yep.
And then I guess we're gonna keep this lineup for events because it is adequate experience. That'll be, and it's a nice mix of like everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Hopefully that fixes your issues, but I don't I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see.
Alpha Wolf and Maeve Saruga split up. I forgot they were dating.
You want Alpha Wolf?
I mean, do I get
Yeah, you get both.
Yeah.
Just don't, not just Alpha Wolf.
I don't know, what do you want?
A tag team of heels. Whom can lose? I'm looking at your roster while saying that. You did just get rid of a bunch of people, though.
Yeah. The thing is, I actually could just use some like heel guys that lose matches. I don't really have any to give. You know what I mean?
I hear you. You got anyone who? How come me?
Like I have a lot of faces.
Let
You
me
want,
see.
you want the big dog back?
Do I get? Do I get Paul White? Big
Yeah.
Dog and Paul
Yeah,
White.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Done. Done.
All right.
Done.
That was easy. Andrew Everett, you've always been a collider. You've always been a collider at heart. Nope, not that.
I don't think he needs to. He just works
Yeah,
everywhere.
he's just so I really just got both those guys for Paul White, or for Andrew Everett rather. But you know what? I'll take it.
Good job, Alpha Wolf. Now Kawado's all alone because of you.
Do you want... Now, I was going to let him go. But if
Yeah.
you want, we could resign Flamita and I can send him to you.
I thought about that, but nah, that's all right.
No? You sure?
Yeah.
All right. Are Alpha Wolf and Dragonbane an actual tag team? I don't think they are.
It should be.
Doesn't seem like
I
it.
guess I've just been booking them as a tag team,
Yeah.
assuming they were getting tag chemistry. Whoops.
Oh, that took a long time.
That's a lot of tag
That's
teams.
a lot of tag teams.
Oh, of course, Happy Motel.
Okay. Let's go with Unit No Company. Sure. Los Golpeadores, which I will never use. I will always call them Alpha Wolf and Dragonbane. All right, great. That was great for me. Love that trade.
Hate that.
I mean, you didn't have to. Like, May would have gotten over it.
It's a bit of a knee-jerk response, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, and real knee-jerk would have just been firing him. Just like, get out
Oh,
of here.
I wouldn't have let you.
No.
Yeah. Or I would have let you fire him and then be like, okay, Dynamite is making a signing.
You couldn't. He would be mad for getting fired.
That's true.
They've thought of everything.
Satnam Singh won a title? What? Who?
Nope.
What? Where? Yurika Oka.
Ring of Honor time.
She's on a handshake deal for developmental. My favorite gimmick. She was like, "I'm loyal to Sendai girls," and then I was like, "That's stupid. I want to pay you money though."
I don't need money. I just need Sendai girls. What are they? What drugs are they giving out? I have a. How close are we to what do you call it? It is Monday.
I do not see Satnam Singh on this thing. Am I losing my mind?
It would have been yesterday's.
Oh, I missed it? Fuck. Now we have
Yeah.
to fucking go here. We have to look up Satnam Singh. To learn I don't know how to spell it. NXT North American Champion, Satnam Singh. Let's go. Holy shit. He's real bad. You know what? This is still Vince's... I mean, Vince is dead, but it is still his WWE, you know?
Hey, the chains, isn't it?
Yeah. And he is his father's son.
Yep.
Yep. Is he at least popular? No? Okay. I guess they're trying. Does he have star quality? A little bit? Okay. Good luck to the NXT.
Good luck to the NXT is a just hilarious statement.
Were you were gonna do something?
Yeah, I wanted to see about the availability for a 1 month contract with Aki-sama.
Oh, okay. Oh, I also remembered. We set Starboy Charlie and Marcus Mathers. I think we set them to be recalled. I think we have to actually recall them.
Okay. Probably a guy. Right?
I'm yeah. And she has not retired in this universe. That's nice.
And it's Handshake.
And it's well, of course.
Oh, because she's working too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. DDT's big.
It's not that
Oh,
big.
okay. All
It's
right.
not-
In the game, DDT's big.
Chris Brooks is excited.
Oh, they're dating.
Oh, good for. Very tall. Very tall couple.
Is Hecky like 5'9"? I think she's taller than I am. Very tall.
So 1
Chris
month.
Brooks is definitely taller.
Oh,
Let's do
she's
3 just to
retiring?
be...
Well, we only need her for a month, but when's she retiring?
I don't see that. Is she?
I don't know. That's what Daniel said.
Oh, we'll be retiring in 81 days. So let's bring her in for 3 months.
Okay.
And her part of her retirement run is gonna be a fucking Anarchy in the Arena match. Let's fucking go.
That's fucking crazy. Nope, I changed the wrong thing.
Yeah, we got there.
I really wish it would just auto get rid of that stuff when you switched. Okay. Saki-sama. Mei Hor... I gotta get this name right. Hoshizuki. That's a tough one.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I might butcher it. So I'm glad you had to take that bullet for me.
Yeah. Is she retiring to be a mom? Brother, I don't... How would I know? We'll ask her when she shows up.
Hey, she's trying to be a mom, then congratulations to Chris Brooks on his child?
Yeah.
Question mark?
He has not dropped those belts yet.
Drop those belts.
Drop those belts. Neither has... What are you doing, Cornette?
Have they booked a show yet? Because they
Oh
book
yeah,
and
probably.
tape it.
Yeah, but yeah, that's true. They only run like every 2 or 3 weeks or whatever. You know what? I can just borrow them. It's not like imperative that I call them up right now. They're just gonna be doing dark matches to find chemistry. G-Raver's in prison now, right?
Question? I don't know.
Where's Zodiac? He would know this. This is like right up his alley.
Should Zodiac be insulted?
Listen, that guy goes to IWC no holds barred shows like every month. Like that's up his alley. That's what they book on those shows.
True, and true.
I know he's canceled, but I think I think he is the most canceled, which is to say, I think he's in prison.
He's in jail.
Yeah.
Yep.
Diego Hill, welcome.
We need to give Gato move money. Post haste.
Post haste.
Post haste.
Oh yeah.
Expeditiously.
Yeah. And like, there's no reason to buy them. They're not popular.
No, but just give him $1 million. Give Emi Sakura $1 million.
No. How do I give him money again?
I thought it was under contact. It's not.
I mean, all I'm seeing is Attempt Takeover.
Am I dumb?
Oh, we have to go here. We have to
right,
get...
then negotiate.
Then negotiate. And
then be like, hey, we like you.
Yeah,
Emmy,
we like you.
Who's on our roster. Here's money. Cash boost. Yeah, I thought they would.
We accept the $1 million you have given us. Okay.
We put $1 million check on the table, and then we were like, oh, are they going to accept? Yes, it's still in red. It'll go away.
I want it to go away. Right? I guess the check's got to clear, you know?
Yeah. It's very funny that you're sitting there like, they didn't check. They didn't. The money didn't get. Where's Emmy?
Diana Perazzo moved to the Southwest. She just killed her gimmick.
Many people are saying Las Vegas is the Atlantic City of the West.
Yeah. Tom Nakano moved to fucking Florida. Sure.
Damn it.
Will Hobbs move to the Midwest? Okay, interesting choice.
Texas will. That's not Texas. That's like Minneapolis. Ooh.
He moved to. I was gonna say Chicago, but Chicago is like Great Lakes in this game.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like Minnesota. That's bold move. Bold move from Will Hobbs. All right. We book of the Dynamite. Where have we not been in a while? We haven't been to the Mid-South in a little bit. We haven't been to the Northwest in a little bit. Let's go to the Mid-South. I'm actually going to turn this up a little bit. Last time we were here, we went to the Moody Center, which is in Austin, Texas. Let's see, we got the AT&T Center, San Antonio. Are any of these not Texas? So we got Denver. We got Tulsa. Let's go to Tulsa.
Ooh, home of the Drillers.
All right. I'm going to take character ideas. Near certainty. Okay. Got another good one? Yeah. Oh, for Chris Bay? I mean, he doesn't really need it, but sure.
Okay.
Yeah, probably need storyline ideas. That's probably a good idea to heat some of those up. I got one for Swerve Strickland. Again, he doesn't really need it. But maybe his next storyline, we can use it then. Not that I'll, remember it. Give me a finish. Near certainty. Hey, great meeting, everybody.
Glad they brought all that juice for Dynamite.
Mm-hmm. Listen, I'm onto something here. I think you got to argue a little bit to get the good ideas.
Are you just needling them now?
Maybe. Rina Yamashita is a creative finish. Thank you, Rina. Yuka karaoke.
Great.
Renee and Masha had
same karaoke.
Also, yeah, they saw her karaoke machine and were like, get out of the way, Yuka.
They found a karaoke machine by Masha throwing Yuka out of the room and then doing it himself. Yeah.
Chris Brooks and Paul White.
Oh, that's a tall fight. Oh no.
It's not as tall. It's not tall enough for Chris Brooks. He's given up a lot of height and weight here. Taz has been passing on tips to Powerhouse Hobbs, probably going, "Hey, why did you move to fucking Minneapolis? What are you doing?"
He likes the Twins. What did he say?
No one likes the Twins.
Come on. The players on the Twins gotta like the Twins.
I know. Give me some new dirt, Dax. Come on. Oh, here we go.
For 2 weeks.
No, Andrade. We know that one too.
Yeah.
I don't even know why I clicked this. Let's, I haven't done team bonding in a little bit. See, strengthened. Oh, all strengthened. All strengthened. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
See how cohesive it is when you get rid of Kenny Omega? Wow. Great. Wow.
I'm going to book the one thing I know I'm booking.
Okay.
Lie detector test.
Right. Book this dummy.
Yeah, El Generico. He's out there. He's all hooked up to the thing. Don is there going all right, make sure he tells the truth. There's just a random guy there. The guy that gives the test, he's hooking him up. He's testing this stuff. And as he's doing that, Stokely's going to come out. And he's going to be no. You put a stop to this. My lawyers, they've been calling your people, telling you that this is this will never hold up. Lie detector tests aren't they'll never hold in a court of law. And then Don will be like, well, my lawyers told your lawyers that this isn't a court of law, so what difference does it make? And these two are just going to be yelling at each other, and Stokely be like, yeah, well, my lawyers, they're just going back and forth and yelling. And like
AEW fans do love
they
lawyers.
love lawyers. And like as they're doing this, uh El Generico is just gonna be like unprompted, just sitting there like watching them. Like I imagine his eyes going back and forth as each guy yells at each other. He's just gonna go, "No soy Remy," and then the little thing. Again, this is not how polygraph tests work, but it's gonna go ding. It's gonna show his truth, and then I think Stokely and Don are both gonna go what? and and then they're gonna like flip arguments. Don's gonna be like, "Well, now hold on a second. These polygraph tests aren't 100%. We can't trust the results of that." And then Stokely's gonna be like, "No, no, 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 no. You got your polygraph test. You got it. Let's go. Let's go. Get that crap off him. Get that crap off him. He passed the test. You got it, Don. We're out of here." And they're gonna like run up the ramp.
Good shit. This is. It really is just the Mr. America sketch, except shorter and funnier.
And
See,
like,
the secret is they didn't use a Spanish polygraph test. So that's how he beat it.
that's how he beat it. No, the way he beat it is that he is a crazy person and thinks he is El Generico. Like he believes the lie, you know.
No, no sorry.
Yeah, he's like, "I'm not Rami. What the fuck are you guys talking about?" All right, and that's it. That's the show. That's what that's what I had planned. Oh, I want to start a feud. Very creatively titled Taken Andrade.
Dude, what a name.
I think we're going to start that feud by having those guys simply have a match.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Andrade's going to win.
Okay.
It's going to be open. And then after the match, old Andrade El Idolo is going to get his heat back on Konosuke. But then, you know, the best friends, they're going to run out and make the save. So we'll send like Trent and Johnny and Orange. And you know what? Sensory out there. Okay. Speaking of Suri, I'm going to do Suri versus Hikaru Shida. Well, I'm going to give them storytelling. Because if you remember, last week, Prince Nana was like, "Hikaru Shida, do you want to be in the embassy?" And she was like, "I don't know." She's joining. She's joining the embassy. Also, Suri is still kind of feuding Suri. Bing, bang, boom.
There you go.
And afterwards, we're going to call this character development. This is just like 2 minutes. Prince Nana and Shida are going to like shake hands. And I guess Suri will too. The embassy just keeps growing. This is not the last woman that will join the embassy.
Oh my.
Yeah, there's basically going to be 2 embassies. There's going to be like the men's embassy and the women's embassy. Prince Nana's a busy man. Also, I'm signing a lot of people that don't speak English.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or in the case of Sheeta, she does speak English. Not great. All right. Uh, do, do, do. Let's do a big. Have I said that? Eddie and Swerve are still in this storyline. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna remove. Add Ace Austin. Add Chris Bay. Beautiful. These four guys got a promo. They were involved in the 8-man tag. Either I can't remember if it was last week. I think it was the week before. They were involved in 8-man tag. ABC got the win in that match. They cut a promo last week. They want their tag team titles back. So basically, they're going to be cutting that same promo, and then Eddie and Swerve are going to come out and be like, we already won these tag team titles from you. And then they're going to be like, hey, that was a 4-way match, man. You didn't beat us. And then Eddie and Swerve are going to be like, oh, well, yeah, you want a rematch? Too bad. That kind of thing.
Very basic.
They'll make it work. They'll make it work.
No, I'm not saying bad, but like they did very, very basic wrestling stuff there. Very fun.
Okay. All right, so last week we did the thing where Nakajima. It was the week before that where Nakajima cut the promo. He was like, I'm going after the international title now. Right? Yes, mercenaries argue amongst themselves. Yeah. Then last week he simply beat Flamita. Okay. Did we? Oh, we did add Zach to this. All right, beautiful. Nakajima has poor momentum, so we should. He can't really beat Zach yet. That would be wild. And like him and Kento are kind of mad at each other right now. Screw it. Let's book the match first, because I don't know who Zach's partner is going to be. Katsuhiko Nakajima and SB Kento against Zack Sabre and his good friend. His good friend. Oh. Stick with me.
Okay. I'm here. I'm listening.
Uh-huh.
I'm waiting.
Knox gonna win. Because, he has poor momentum. We're building up their thing. We'll do, like, distraction by Danielson or something. Can Brian? We've run into this before, haven't we? Brian can't actually do interference because he's
right. He can't do interference. Yeah.
Okay. I guess we'll just do tainted then. Backstage, Tony Schiavone interviewing Zack Sabre Jr. Zack Sabre Katsuki Nakajima has made it clear that he's going after your real international title. What are your thoughts on that? And then like, Nakajima, I thought he was my friend. I thought I could trust him, but it turns out he's, all he really thinks about is himself. But you know what? That came back to bite him. He didn't win that title. Now he's got to go after mine because he couldn't get the job done. But I'm not worried about it. He's clearly not as confident in his skills as he used to be. And I think when we go 1-on-1, I'm gonna get the best of him. And Tony's like, well, that may be true, but tonight you got a tag team match. Do you have a partner? And then Zach's gonna be like, well, my only friend was Nakajima, and now I'm wrestling him. And y'all already know. Y'all already know. Stokely's coming in. Big Stokely show. The last 3 weeks, this has just become like the Stokely Hathaway brand.
I'm surprised it took this long.
Yeah, I know. Well, sometimes you gotta. He was playing like a very serious, normal character for a while, and now that I'm like, what if he was a goofball face? Now, like, the ideas are really coming in,
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. Anyway, they're gonna come in and be like, Stokely's gonna be like, hey, Zack Sabre, long time no see. Hey, remember back in Evolve, we were, and Zack's gonna be like, we were not friends in Evolve. Do not fucking, do not touch me. He's like, all right, okay, or you're still a little sore about it. All right, listen. And then Kyle's gonna be like, listen. We know you need some help. We know you got your back. Listen, we're World Star, baby. We got Australians. We got a Mexican. We got an American. British guy. We could use you. Come on, you'd love to be on World Star, baby. And then, I imagine Kyle and Stokely being like, World Star. And then Zach being like, look. You can team with me tonight, but I'm not joining your fucking group. And then he's going to walk off.
Also, your group name is stupid.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, man. It would be crazy if he, if this stick in the mud serious guy warmed up to them over time. That would be wild.
Once again, basic wrestling.
Yeah.
Good shit.
All right. Women. What did we do last week? We did Viper and Mercedes, right? Yes. All right. You already know what time it is.
Oh.
It's Deanna and Trinity time. Trinity, do you have tech? No, you don't. It's worth looking into. I might give them the storytelling match if I need another one, but for now I'm just going to do 10 minutes Deanna wins. Deanna is so above Trinity in the pecking order, I don't even think I need to do botch interference or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, it's closer than I thought it would be, but Deanna's still just going to win.
I mean, the pecking order also includes what the booker feels about you.
That's right. Thank you for understanding. I should book a real main event, because right now we would have Takeshita and Andrade in a cold match, which might be really good, but it's not I hadn't planned that as the main event when I put this show together.
I think the main event is currently in the main event spot.
I didn't see what was in the main event spot. El Generico Festival. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Alright, so Ilya and Jay White have just kind of been having random tag matches, so I don't really want them to do that again. Vikingo. I should come up with a feud for Vikingo. Mustafa's a star. We could probably just do Mustafa Ali versus a Young Buck in a singles match. That would probably be really good. Or or just Mustafa and Mortos or whatever against the Young Bucks. That would probably be a really good match.
I would say the Young Bucks as a tag team would probably be the better match.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, everyone's in it. Matto, Nico, Mustafa, Mortos. Have I booked his exact tag match? Yes, yes, I have. In my defense, it was really good. Um, they probably. I mean, we set up them and FTR being friends now. We should probably have them team with FTR. Although, again, this isn't really a main event, but it is the match that makes sense.
You keep not booking main events.
I know.
Also, remember when Cody was in this feud?
He's in the feud. He's in the fucking feud. I'm gonna put Price. Let's do Hobbs. Fuck it. I changed my mind again. Let's do Hobbs and Brooks. I'm gonna have this be a mayhem match. Is that a good idea?
Yeah, if it's short. I think you want more like car crash. Like
No,
lots of moves.
No, I don't want. This is like This is a 4v4. Like these guys are fighting all over the place match.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, you got the right one.
Okay.
I thought you were doing a moves match.
No. Cause in fact, let's fucking WCW mode, baby. We're going to a double DQ because you know what? Cody is still in this.
Wow.
And who was the guy left out? Alec Price. Alec Price is in this feud too.
It seems like they really should have just made this a 5v5 match. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Perhaps some sort of gimmicked 5v5 match.
That's fucking crazy. Maybe they'll have like a regular 5v5 match and then they'll have to have a gimmick one after. Who can say? See, this does feel like the end of the show, though. Like, oh my god, all 10 of these guys are fighting. We gotta go. Like, that feels like the end of the fucking show.
I say nothing. My pay-per-views, my main events regularly get 83s. I am not giving any main event advice ever.
Cody fighting. Matt fighting. Nick fighting. Dax. Cash.
A lot of
Mustafa, a lot of fighting. Beast. Hobbs. Price. Brooks. What if we put a creative finish on this match?
Yeah, I mean,
now granted, it's going to a double DQ, so I have to use a generic one. We have a near certainty. We have a couple there. I'm going to use one of these near certainties, and we're going to make this the main event. That's what we're going to do.
Okay.
We're living dangerously. How much time? Oh, I have like one more match amount of time. Okay, Ilya and Jay White have not been on the show. I'm just gonna have Jay White cut a promo, I think. Because Ilya's kind of doing stuff on your show right now.
Okay.
You know, Ilya, I beat you last week. Basically cutting the same promo he's been cutting. Like, I've been talking to Christian Casanova. We've been game planning on how to beat you. One of the two of us is definitely winning, for sure.
You know, one of the things Christian Casanova said was, "Do not say for sure."
I
You do
didn't
not have a good
listen.
script. You do not have a good track history, Jay White, when saying that things are definitely going to happen.
No, but this time, this time it's gonna work out. Uh, you are not. You are not El King out. You are. There we go. Oh, Alpha Wolf and Dragonbane are here.
So they are.
So they are.
They're not bad too. Like, oh yeah, this is a collision show now,
Yeah.
baby.
We're colliding. I kind of want to tell them to cook, but I don't think Dom and Ku are cookers in this universe. Yeah. Man, not really. I'm gonna give them time though. But Dom and Ku are winning. You know what? I might have a spot for Alpha Wolf and Dragonbane. I might have an important spot for them.
Oh,
They're still losing this match, but they might have. I might have a spot for them. I want to borrow Marcus Mathers. I want to borrow Starboy Charlie.
You're taking both of them, or
that was the plan.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to like remember because I hadn't written that.
I mean, I'm checking them out as a tag team, and if they don't have chemistry, I might try. In fact, it would probably be beneficial for them to like have a partner that is over, you know,
rather than two people coming in
not over. Yeah. Like, what if Marcus Mathers teamed with, I don't know, Desmond Xavier? That would be a good thing for both of them.
Yeah. Wow.
They're leaving.
No, the wow was that they're still here.
Oh yeah. Des can win. Is this just like the new Rascals if this team works out?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey Marcus, you like weed? Cool.
Buds 2.0.
Yeah. I think we just like flip this with this. And then El Generico passing the polygraph test goes like up here. I mean, I think that's in order.
Sure.
Yeah. I'm a little worried about the 8-man tag main event, as I think, especially because it's mayhem too, which is a little scary.
I'm gonna say 88.
I was also gonna say 88, so I'll say 89.
Sorry, I took your number.
No, it's fine. Nope, a lot of chemistry bonuses, but they were for private party, which makes sense. I mean, they don't not have chemistry, but I want to find it. The search continues. Like, we could do this. This is a maybe. This is in the maybe column.
You didn't do anything with Starboy.
Yeah. No, I didn't. Well, there's still Rampage.
Yeah.
We'll do Dez and Starboy in the Rampage dark match. Oh, this got a 73. Oh no, what happened? Jay White was giving me like 80s and 90s. Why'd he get a 73? That's why I opened the show with it.
Dirt sheet?
Poor gimmick. He's always had the same gimmick, though.
Bad gimmick.
He has high morale. He has good momentum.
Maybe it's just failing him.
Can we change his gimmick? What's his gimmick?
Oh, you did change it.
I did change it. Yeah, that's on me.
And he's not doing as great with this one.
That's my bad. I'll take a 7. This did better than I thought it would.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Lots of bonuses.
Lots of bonuses, yeah.
not to help, but that's why you have tag teams.
That's why you have tag teams. That's why we're looking for that with, Mathers or Starboy Charlie. We want to get a bonus. They'll need the bonus. They're new guys.
Exactly.
Here we go. Now we're talking. I can't believe this got an 89.
This is insane.
This was like a classic thing where I'd be like, this is awesome. And then it gets like a 68. And I would go like, well,
I think it's awesome, but no, yeah.
No, this
Game's
worked out.
there.
That's crazy. This got a 79.
What?
I said this got a 79.
I'm trying to do math here, and what?
Listen, what do you want from me? The people love babyface Deonna Purrazzo, unironically. Not a bit. This one got a 64 because we had Kyle Fletcher talk. Well, he had to, so.
I mean, Stokely could have talked for him, but...
No, but, like, it was... Like, we were pitching a dumb thing, so I felt like Kyle had to say it.
Now this feels like that's on you.
Yeah, that feels mean, but I feel like Stokely wouldn't pitch a dumb idea like, you're an international guy, join our international group. That seems below him.
Although Stokely coming up and being like, listen, I don't want to have to say this, but Kyle really wants me to tell you.
That's true. He could have said it like that. This match cooked.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
This could have main evented.
Yeah, sure could have. I guess in my head I was like, Kyle Fletcher. But yeah, no, these are four really good.
Those are
wrestlers.
four main eventers. Yeah, like SB Kento's been main eventing shows for months now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
89 for this promo. Good.
Yep. Very good. Very
we
good.
like this. I think good. 72 for Sari and Hikaru. We take.
Yeah. And that was storytelling?
Yes.
So little bit bumped down too.
She's in the embassy.
Everyone's in the embassy.
Everyone's in my entire heel roster is going to be in the embassy soon. When Don Callis and Prince Nana merge to create the embassy family, it's going to be crazy.
I hate it.
Oh, yeah, no, this could have been the main event. They didn't have psychology, but, like, whatever. I thought they were going to get hit with the lack of heat thing, but I guess because it's the start of the feud, we don't get that.
Yeah, I guess.
In fact, I'm going to check that. Yeah, that wasn't here.
Yeah, it didn't have low heat. It had no heat.
Which somehow is better.
It's better.
I don't know. I might have put, like, the worst match on the show in the main event.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Yep. 66
Just
for
move it to the post show and be like, all right, everyone go home.
Yeah, it's over, everybody. We'll see you next week. Yep, 83. I mean, that's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. Although that was with the creative finish working, so ooh, mamma mia. This could have been no bueno.
Oh boy.
Yeah. I don't know why I was like, Kesha and Andrade, is that really a main? Like, what was I thinking?
You had two main events.
Yeah.
Neither of them main evented.
No. I worked myself into a shoot with this big 10-man brawl, and the big 10-man brawl wasn't even good. Chris Brooks can't brawl.
Oh, no.
86. That's exactly what your show got. We are... Which is crazy, because my show was so much better.
Yeah.
that seems messed up.
Something's not right.
Yeah, that's... We both got the bonus, so it's not that. Yeah, like you didn't have like anything over like an 85, and I had an 89, a 91, an 89, and a 90, so that doesn't.
I didn't overuse anyone
Yeah.
and put Chris Brooks in the main event, so
That seems like a negative to me. I feel like your shows are getting graded on a curve. I don't
no,
get
really, I think the Chris Brooks thing is what dropped you down to my
Yeah,
level.
maybe. I don't. I think the game is wrong. I think I should be applauded for putting someone like Chris Brooks in the main event. I'm thinking outside the box.
Yeah, more people should have my bravery.
Yeah. I bet they butted heads. Those seem like two guys who would have not a lot in common.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. I am in fact going to book that dark match, where Dez will now team with Starboy Charlie to take on, you guessed it, Isaiah Cassidy and Mark Quinn. God, imagine being there live for this taping and just like the same match comes back out with like one different guy. You're just like, oh my god, we have to watch this again. Use Ethan Page on this Rampage? Alright, you got it. Ethan Page. No, Ethan Page is a babyface, right? I inherited that from you, babyface Ethan Page. Ethan Page and Jacob Fatu. Here you go. Here's Ethan Page match.
That's called spite.
Listen, they asked me to book Ethan Page. What else? What do you want me to do with them? He's an unimportant babyface.
I have a trios match.
All right, go ahead.
It is. Oh, I was gonna ask if we have any locals, but we're here.
Okay.
It's going to be True Fighters, Miro, Josh Alexander, Lee Moriarty, taking on Goobers. Find me Goobers.
Bowens.
Owens, Goober.
Uh-huh.
Sure.
Um.
Owens, JD Drake, and Anthony Henry. What a team.
Yeah. Yeah, that's looking like the team. What is this, like 6 minutes, 8 minutes?
6. Get Steen on commentary too.
Sure. We have 3 guys at the table. No, wait, we don't. We switched. Well,
Yeah, we got 3.
Nigel's
Just
there.
Get Nigel out of there.
All right. Sorry, Nigel.
Fun match. Oh, Kevin Koo almost stole
One of
quite
these days.
the opportunity.
Which guy?
Lee.
All right. You know, I'm gonna check locals. Randy Rhodes. Delilah Doom. No. Lacey Vaughn, Eric, Maddie Max. Maddie Max is all right. Maddie Max is all right. Maddie Max, you're a heel. Rachel Rose, are you any good? Yeah, Rachel Rose, you're all right. Let's give Maddie Max and Rachel Rose a chance. It will not be much of a chance, as they are getting squashed by Yuka and Kristat. Yeah. Aye. Let's give Chris the win.
I have 2 angles,
Hit me.
which is what we need.
Yes.
Angle 1. Roaming reporter Maki Ito is going to interview Nixon Newell and Wardlow. Well, interview Nixon Newell, Wardlow there.
Let's try it. It's Rampage.
Sure. Well, this is like a 2-minute segment anyway, 3-minute segment, so it should work. Nixon Newell's going to cut the same promo, but without MJF making jerk off motions in the same ring, so maybe she'll do better this time.
Okay, great. Maki Ito will be funny somehow.
Maki Ito would be making jerk off motions instead.
The other angle?
The other angle that I definitely did not forget in 2 seconds. Right, we are going to have Paul White tell Andrew Everett that he helped facilitate a trade to get Andrew back to Collision. Andrew's going to be like, all right, I guess. I think I was building a little momentum here on Dynamite, but sure, let's go be giants on Collision.
I think I was building some momentum over here on Dynamite, and then Paul's gonna
Yes,
be
it
like,
was.
"No, you're wrong."
Yeah, Paul's just gonna be like, "When's the last time you won a match? Who's coming together?"
You're so, I mean, as his manager, you probably shouldn't point out that he like it's your job to help him with matches, Paul. I'm gonna book something that resembles a Rampage main event.
Okay.
Hey, Flamita, you're about to leave. Why don't you wrestle Leo Rush?
Hey, that's a Rampage main
That's
event.
a Rampage main event. We need to book angles. I'm going to book a 6-minute Andrade promo. Where he's basically going to be like, yeah, Takeshita, you beat me on Dynamite, but you know what? I got the last laugh until your little friends stuck their nose in my business. Well, you might have had the numbers advantage on Wednesday, but I've been known to put some groups together in my day. I'll have the last laugh in the end.
Oh, we're getting zombies back. Let's go.
That would be crazy. 5 more minutes.
Okay. Danny Garcia promo.
Okay.
Danny's gonna thank his boys.
Are they there?
No, this is like a promo. So he's kind of just saying that like off the top and then going into the promo. But he knows that he's gonna need as many friends as he can get because Los is a pack of wolves. They'll use the number advantage whenever they can. But when it's 1-on-1, Danny Garcia knows he's the better wrestler and he's gonna come out on top. He can beat Hook, yeah, but can he beat Roosh?
I don't know why I wrote Hook. I don't know where my brain was going.
You were setting up the heel turn.
That's a Rampage. I think we're opening with an Andrade promo?
Work?
Question mark. In the True Fighters match.
Oh wow, did I only book one match? Did I book two? Only one.
What more do you need?
No, I was just like, oh.
I want a roaming reporter Maki Ito right before the main event.
Hell yeah. You want Wardlow right before the main event.
Yeah. Yep, that's. I see. That's the thing with these rampages is like I always feel like they're gonna get like a 72, and then they just get an 80 somehow.
Yeah, but they got bad announced chemistry now.
Oh yeah. Joe and
76.
yeah, 7. You know what? This will be the one that gets 72. They're gonna kill it that bad. They
All right,
can't.
let's see.
They have to get like. How long does it take to go from very low to low? It can't be that much more. They've already been doing it for 3 or 4 weeks, right?
Guess we'll figure it out.
I guess so.
2027 when they can move them over.
I mean, so far so good. Although this was a dark match, still haven't found good chemistry. Although I will say, Mathers and Starboy Charlie both got in the 60s, so they are ready, brother.
Yeah, they are
Yeah.
ready to come up.
Yeah, they should be coming up.
You might want to team them together. Then,
I will try
and
that.
See if
I
they
will.
get the
I will
tag
try
chemistry
that
there.
on my next Dynamite to see if they
Yes.
have the. I mean, they still won't be over, but if they're both getting 60s, like whatever, we'll just cheese it with fucking character ideas.
Sure.
This guy in 85, it did need better commentary, so they are hitting us a little bit.
But it's Rampage.
It's
That's
Rampage.
where it's fine. And low heat hit it a little bit too.
Yeah. 74. This was a nice little match.
Right team won, but
Yep.
yeah.
Henry and Drake.
And Mira,
It's like
Mira was a high level main eventer.
oh yeah. Henry and Drake are kind of like It's kind of surprising they're still here, kind of part of the roster.
I need heels,
Yeah.
otherwise they wouldn't be.
Danny Garcia cut a fine promo, a perfectly acceptable 5 out of 10. That sure was a promo. Yep.
Danny Garcia with his regular Rampage promo.
Yep. We got a 70 for the Yuka and Chris squash. Hell yeah. The great performance of Yuka Sakazaki really stood out. Rachel Rose got a 43. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's 30, 20 something.
I didn't notice.
Oh, okay.
65 for this.
Yeah. I
Yep.
mean, what do you expect?
That's about right.
That's them.
72 for the squash. You know what? Ethan Page did get us 2 extra points from our normal squash match rating. So, thank you, Ethan.
Ethan.
67. That's about right. This advanced the MJF versus Billy Stark storyline.
We need to end that storyline.
Yeah. 73. That sure was a match. I thought this would do better. I guess I was thinking like
72 's
Leo
in
Rush
play.
is already an upper mid card guy, but he's still just kind of a mid card guy, I suppose.
You're thinking of best worker in Japan, Leo Rush,
Right.
not AEW Rampages, Leo Rush.
Right. An 80. What the fuck?
Wide selection of angles, but still,
Yeah, okay.
God damn it, Andrade. Andrade's gonna get the last laugh on Andrade.
That's what I wrote.
Hell yeah.
I'll show that son of a bitch Andrade who's boss.
Simpsons ass joke.
That Andrade thinks he's hot shit. Well, I'll show him. $1.9 million.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
And we're up everywhere.
Yeah, we're number 1 now. So
Yeah.
now we're just padding the lead.
Oh, yeah. When do we just start sabotaging the WWE?
I mean, they're doing that themselves, so
Mm.
they put Satnam Singh in one of their belts. So I don't think we need to do anything.
At some point, we could just start getting petty, trying to sign Roman and then not even using him, just real wrestling war shit.
Sending Roman to Ring of Honor.
Now we're talking. Just for the sake of being petty. People watch Dynamite. Brandon Cutler doesn't get it. Listen, Eddie. There are, for a multitude of reasons, Brandon Cutler will not be leaving. So this email was a waste of time. Oh, who'd they extend? Set and Yoko Young.
New Jen?
Oh yeah, she's.
Yeah.
This looks so much like a TJPW wrestler that I was just like, who the fuck? Like,
Do I
like,
not know?
Yeah, like, is this like a student that was briefly there and then like quit or something? No, that's just an auto
No,
gen.
they have this comeback personality trait though.
Oh, yuck.
Don't like that.
I feel like in the newest version of this mod, they must at least give Hendry like blue charisma and Mike, right?
Groundswell of public support.
Yeah.
No need to change the stats.
Yeah,
Just give him
that's
that
honestly
thing.
probably fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he didn't get better. He just.
I do think his charisma and Mike are a little low, although I have Fog of War on, so it's probably, I doubt it's a 69.
No, it's probably in the 70s, which I would say, like, yeah, he's a charismatic worker.
Yeah, I would say like low 80s, but whatever. He might be low 80s if he's on the high end of that thing. He might be.
Sure.
But yes, his other stats should not change. They wouldn't know what to do with Joe Hendry. Tony doesn't like. Tony would book him like how he books fucking like Danhausen. He doesn't know how to book these like gimmicky guys who can't work. Unless you meant like our mid card, in which case like no. I mean maybe Nick would find something for him to do, but I would book him like how I book Ethan Page, just like you are a babyface who loses.
I don't like the Joe Hendry stuff, so it would be dead on arrival.
They gave him a fucking tryout in ROH when Tony first bought it. He had a match with Dalton Castle on like the 0 hour of one of those ROH pay-per-views, which I only remember because the match was dog shit. I remember watching that match and being like, this is a tryout for this guy, and he didn't do anything. He like stood in the ring and let Dalton Castle do all the bumps. It was crazy. So
yeah,
imagine,
that's wild.
Yeah, imagine my surprise like 3 years later or whatever when he's like showing up at WrestleMania, and I'm like, all right, I guess this is what you guys are into. The song is good. I'll give him that.
People love songs.
People love songs. Where would you like to go?
Where was I? New England before? Let's go to Toronto.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah, why not?
Let's see. I went to the Canadian Tire Center, which is actually not Toronto. I went to Ottawa. So you can go to Toronto.
Hooray. Let's get some storyline ideas.
Yes. Good idea.
Like 5 of them. And let's use them right away.
We're not really hitting big here.
Yeah, the cooking is not happening.
No. A likely for Riho?
Rio's not in a story.
Well, whose fault is that?
Rio's about to be in a story, but
Ilya and Nick Wayne have been spending a lot of time together. Nick Wayne has been
That's not a luchador.
Nick Wayne has been started acting different. So Nick Wayne is getting mentored by luchadors, but then Ilya Dragunov is coming up to him and being like, "Fuck that, fucking just go. See this. This is a European uppercut. Hit that. Do that as hard as you can to your opponent. You don't need to be doing all this other shit."
Okay, but what about psychology? Nah, still fuck it. They're right on that. That don't need it.
No, listen. Ilya has blue psychology. That's why he's our champion.
No, I know, but
Yeah.
got it. The bit.
Uh, Adam
Hell
Page
yeah.
had hilarious road stories. Stooge Boy stooging on Taz again. Stooge Boy stooging on Miro again. That's it. All right. What do you got, Nick?
I would just like to point out now that he travels to every show, um, it's kind of really obvious that he's a stooge, seeing how he's the only member of FTR.
Yeah. Yeah, that is a good point. And especially because like the other people that are traveling to every show, it's like, well, what do you do? I'm a trainer. I'm a road agent. Like, oh,
Yeah.
what's your job in the office, Dax? Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I help them with like stuff.
Vice president of management affairs, that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
We are going to have a main event of Mike Bailey and Adam Page versus Kenny Omega and MJF.
Oh no.
20-minute. The winner of this match is Adam Page,
Okay.
pinning MJF
Good luck.
via intentional partner interference, partner leaving.
Oh, is partner leaving in here?
I thought it was.
It probably is. I think it might be in a different, maybe like down here. No.
Oh, that would be like a turn. Never mind. Yeah, it'd be just a turn. Kenny turns on MJF. Yes. And we'll add tainted if Max complains. Well, add tainted.
I don't think that's going to make a difference.
How big is the overness?
MJF is like a 97 over, dude. Yeah, 97.
What's hanger?
Oh, you know what? We're in Canada, so it's like mid 90s. It's like 10 points.
Ugh. I don't want to risk it. I'm tempted to be like throw $1 billion out of it at it and then let it happen. But okay, let's keep MJF strong.
What if instead of like Kenny causes MJF to lose or whatever, what if it was like MJF wins by like disqualification when like Kenny hits him with a chair or something like that, which doesn't really make sense, but like we could probably get away with it.
Have Kenny lose by countout.
Okay, that
I
works.
can make that work.
That works.
So Adam.
I didn't have to
still,
get rid of Adam, but whatever.
Yeah, Kenny loses by countout. MJF tags in Kenny. Kenny gets in the ring, then just gets out and walks away.
Oh, intentional count out. That's what we want.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that works. doing stuff after the match?
Yeah, you bet. MJF yelling at Kenny for like 3 minutes. Basically, Kenny's gonna flip him off and be like, "I'm not joining your stupid group." Hangman Adam Page is going to come up to Kenny Omega and be like, "Hey, I knew you had it in you," and Kenny's gonna fucking just V-trigger the shit out of Adam Page as well.
Okay.
So 2 parts, yes. He's not a devil, but he's not a good guy either.
Jeff yells at Kenny. Page goes to congratulate Kenny. Kenny V triggers Page.
Mike Bailey is there,
Mike
but
Bailey
not
is
really.
there.
Pac versus Phoenix.
Okay.
Steal the show. He is not the TNT champion, Rucius.
Oh yes, of course. I definitely knew that. I was testing you.
Pac is going to win after kicking Phoenix in the nuts.
Okay, that sounds tainted to me.
Very tainted. Extremely tainted.
Okay, this is you got lucky. This is the third time you can do it.
And then after the match, Bandito is going to prevent Pac from doing any bullshit, like taking off Rey Fenix's mask.
Alright, we'll just do attacker victim making the save.
Yep.
Are these guys in a storyline? Do you know?
Bandito and Pac should be, yes. It should be in the Pac Hates Fun /
Mm.
Um.
Mm.
Mm,
Mm.
don't like this.
Mm. We'll just call it serious then.
Thank you. Probably should have been a story. Ilya and Christian Casanova cooking.
All right, I'm sure they are, but we're gonna double check. Yeah, he's in this. Okay, great.
Casanova can even bring in the stuff that Jay White talked about. Like, yeah, we've been talking.
Yeah, you're screwed, buddy.
Well, you're fucked.
I'm talking to Jay White. I'm talking to MJF, the greatest minds in this business. We're gonna make
Soon
sure.
I'm gonna be talking to Kenny Omega. He's teaming with MJF at the main event.
God, I almost want you to do a segment of that where he's like, Mr. Omega, I wanted to pick your brain about. Shut up, kid. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for your input. And I assume Ilya is just like, fucking ask all the people you want, No one's come up with an idea to beat me yet, kind of thing.
I'll talk to all the people I've beaten then. Ilya just like, damn, it takes 4 wrestlers to beat me, huh? Crazy.
Yeah, y'all suck. Y'all suck.
We're gonna try Andrew Everett and Quado. I think Andrew's recognizable.
Let's see.
I'm hoping Andrew's.
I might have killed him. No, he's recognizable. You're good.
Let's go. Welcome back to the winner's circle, Andrew Everett.
Do you want them to cook or?
Why not?
Why not? No, probably because Kawato's in the match, but it'll be fine.
He was a junior heavyweight champion.
I'm not sure that's true, but who knows?
I don't think so either. Promo time. Mei Saruga and Demi. The crux of this promo is essentially May telling Demi that just because they are having anarchy in the arena does not mean that you conduct the title shot that May won. And May will fight Demi on Collision if she has to get that title shot. And Demi's going to say, yeah, all right, that's fine. Let's do it next week. Book this dummy, please.
That's with like 6 exclamation points too.
Yeah.
That's if we missed that, that's rough.
Hook and Danny Garcia versus Rush and Arez. Honestly, this could cook too, but we're just gonna let them do their thing. I mean, Bobby Lashley's gonna interfere and allow Rush to pin Hook.
Bobby Lashley in Los like never stops being funny.
It was unintentional, but like, before that, Rush is going to cut a promo about how Los is an unstoppable unit who has won titles all over the world, and Danny Garcia is Danny Garcia. But he stands no shot at the pay-per-view.
Oh, he's a cabron. Do you think they're in a storyline?
I fucking hope so. Have I done anything right? No? Cool.
No.
Damn, son.
We probably need to like redo all your storylines. Although your pay-per-view is in 2 weeks, so that's rough.
Yeah, that's very rough. All right, well.
Well, here I
Here
mean,
we
Ray
go.
Phoenix isn't doing anything, right?
Right.
Let's just fucking add him to it.
Ray Phoenix is like the secondary character in the Bandito Pac feud, so very
Here,
much not.
here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do.
You could throw everyone
We're
in
gonna
this.
throw everyone in this. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
All right, but eventually we're gonna need to
And we're
actually do.
and we're gonna call this the fucking collision mid card.
Wow. As this save goes longer, there's just gonna be like Dynamite main event, Collision main event.
Absolutely.
Riho defeats Athena.
Just 10 minutes. Riho wins. No funny business.
No funny business. Have a good wrestling match.
What a concept.
Miyu Yamashita is going to ask Maki Ito what the fuck. Like, why you didn't consult the rest of us about this? What if I didn't want to do it Anarchy in the Arena? And then Mike's gonna be like, you want to do it Anarchy? Come on, everyone wants to
Come
do it.
on.
Miyu Masonry is gonna be fun. People get hurt.
We hurt people.
really why she doesn't run anything by them.
Sure.
Mike Bennett versus Jack Perry.
What a match!
Jack is simply winning this match.
Sure.
Let's get Adam Cole at ringside for Mike losing as well. And your opening promo is Kenny Omega and MJF talking about their tag match. Main event. And going over strategy and saying that Kenny doing a lot of like, yeah, if me and MJF were to be tagging together, then the collision would be on notice. A lot of that.
And a lot of like MJF getting annoyed that Kenny won't give him a straight answer.
Either or MJF just like buying into his own shit so much that he's like, yep, done deal. Great.
We're missing a match aim.
Let's switch. Let's let Rio and Athena cook. That's 3 cooks, one
There's
show.
3 cooks.
But
That's a lot of cooking.
we like cooking.
Okay. I'm assuming the Rampage commentary team is going to come through for you. I could
say
be
88.
I think we're breaking a 90. I think this is the show because that main event is like stacked.
It is.
So I'm gonna say like a 93.
All right, let's see.
But again, that's assuming the commentary is fine. If the commentary is not fine, 87.
Yeah, I'm thinking the commentary's gonna bump it down a little.
Yep.
Cool.
It's got a 70 for Kenny and MJF talking. That's rough. Who's the color? It's
Go to booking details.
It's orange, right?
Where's orange?
Orange isn't on this brand.
All right, I'm gonna need you to back the fuck out.
Fuck.
You need to now fix. Yeah, and you're gonna need to go into every segment and add him, and that stinks.
That stinks. Yeah, that stinks real bad.
I am sorry.
Nope. I should have caught it too.
It did have extremely bad color commentary, as in it had none.
Yeah, well, I mean, Tony did it, and Tony's real bad at it.
Yeah. Fans, we apologize. Orange Cassidy was late to the arena.
Yep. He slept in. He was like, I'm not on Collision. We were like, no, you are now. He's like, fine.
Do I still have to do Rampage? No? Alright. At least now he could literally just be a commentator here. You won't also have to work.
I mean, I've still been booking him in Best Friends, though.
No, I mean on Collision. He is and on Dynamite
he
is
a
worker.
Sure.
Can't wait for TW10 where they switch the staff and titles tab, so just after you get used to it, it'll be switched.
Yeah. I just did that one. That sucks. Pack and Ray Phoenix.
Okay.
All right, Orange is here.
That was almost a nightmare.
Yep, that could have been real bad if you hadn't.
Orange, you made it just in time for Mike Bennett and Jack. Where are you going?
I mean, no penalty here, although this was a much
we'll
worse segment, so they're probably, like, Shivani probably could have called this match.
But still, I mean...
Yeah.
Got a 75 out of it.
75 out of this.
Thank you.
Yep. Another 75. We're on a roll.
Knocking out 75s.
Yep. 87. Shivani was weak. Orange Cassidy was weak. Needed better commentary. So that's the trifecta.
That's rough, but still got an 87.
We got an 87.
Just gotta hope at this point. Trying everything, just gotta hope.
I think we're waiting for Joe and Ian to gel.
Yes.
And then once that happens, I think we should be fine because Joe and Ian should both be very good. Deserve better color commentary. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
81 for this match though is good. Like.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, like we're getting penalized, but I don't think the penalty is as big.
Right. That's sort of where I'm at as well.
Yeah. I think it's just like a couple points. 82. $69, nice.
Thank you, Andrew. Welcome back. Nice.
Yeah, I mean, he was worse than Kawato, but, whatever.
Because you killed him dead.
Yeah, well. 85 for these guys.
Great.
Mm-hmm. 82, no psychology,
and
no commentary.
Yeah.
It is funny to think about Orange Cassidy calling a match like this where people are doing moves like a million miles a minute because he's probably just like, oh, and then he hit him. Oh, fuck.
They're going.
Ah, shit.
You can see it.
75 for the Bandito run-in. The mid-card storyline has advanced.
Great.
This sucks.
I hate this.
I know. I feel so bad.
I think we were better off just letting the two work it out because it's got the same.
Yeah. Well, they're still getting the chemistry on Rampage, but yes, we thought our Rampage team was fine, but it turns out they were just fine for Rampage because there's no good segments on Rampage.
Correct.
Once you start getting like 90s, this team is not good enough to call that, which makes sense. I kind of didn't think that'd be the case.
I'm just booking through it. I'm not changing any of my match. I'm just going. Fuck it.
Well, you can't just like intentionally book a shitty show. That's not going to help.
No.
85. That's like even worse than I thought.
Yeah.
Even with the commentary penalty, I thought this was getting like an 87. I can't believe that main event got an 83. I thought like even with a penalty, it would get like an 88.
Rough. Yeah, let's switch them back. I'm tempted to ask to have Ian and Joe do both, just to get that.
Just to like really grind
get
it
it up fast. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you two, figure it the fuck out.
Yeah. Hey, we made $2 million.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Yeah.
We're not like we're losing pop.
No.
We're fine.
No. Come on.
I'm just mad.
There we go.
I'm mad that they're killing my Mesaruga push here.
Do you think we would have been better off just sticking with Morrow?
Never.
And he was getting penalized too. That's what started all this.
He wasn't getting penalized as bad, but we got to think of the light at the end of it. Like there was no light at the end of the tunnel there. Mara was just gonna. Oh, we gave her $300,000. That's like nothing.
That's yeah. We gave more money to Gato Move.
We say that as we're handing it. Thanks. So I did want you on the last show, but a day late will be fine.
She's a face?
No, she is a heel.
Oh.
She is Saki-sama. She is going to be aligned with the estate.
Well, I thought maybe she was coming into like...
I get it,
like
but
it's a swerve. I'm with May, my old friend.
No.
Okay. I'm not Saki Akai. I am wearing a hat. I'm a
I am
different
now
person.
wearing a hat. I am a different person.
Yeah. Anything else here? Just a bunch of indie shows. Oh, ROH on Hulu. Did they change those belts? Yes, Alex Kane, who is stuck in developmental hell, won the TV title for Marcus Mathers.
And the tag belts were not
Well,
changed.
not all, there is 2 tapings.
Oh,
The tag
and the
belts
tag
were
belts were
not
not
changed.
changed.
Why did they do that? John Blood, what are you doing?
Again, John Blood, not the booker.
Yeah, but he's the boss. Oh,
Oh.
no! These are all those deals that were
Oh,
purposely.
yes. Okay,
These
okay.
are these are all the ones we're purposely letting go because we don't need them because of World Elite. Actually, we probably need this Bell TV one.
Okay.
But outside of that, I think these are all ones we're letting go on purpose. I thought we renewed the Bell TV deal. Is it the events one? Yes, it's the events one. Because I think these ones should all be 2030, 2028, 2020, 2030. Oh, we just signed that one. Okay. Yeah, no, these are all fine. We have to give them a 7 for Rampage. I think we'll be all right.
Yeah, I think it'll be okay.
Yeah. What was that? Oh, let's officially call Mathers up. We're gonna check Starboy. No, that he didn't. What are you guys doing? Marcus, you can come up for real though.
We'll find you a partner, buddy.
Yeah. I'm still gonna check Starboy. I mean, we'll just borrow him. How over are you? Oh, you'll probably be recognizable immediately. You probably could just team with Starboy Charlie.
If not, he could get like a little run for a month or two, and then Starboy can join him.
Yeah. Yeah, it turns out getting our developmental on Hulu and World Elite has been a really good idea. Who would have asked? No, these are just people that would win these titles. Winning these titles, that's not fun.
I'm sorry.
Whereas I need Satnam Singh winning the NXT North American title changes.
I think you peaked at that.
Yeah, probably. Nothing's beating that.
Unless he wins the WWE title.
God, imagine.
Yes, we are running Satnam Singh versus Omos.
Do you think if Satnam Singh won the WWE title, people would chant "Panda fumbled"?
Yes.
But like in this universe, we're the far and away number one. So I think it would actually. I don't think it would work. Actually, I think it would look like second rate if they made him their champion.
I think so, but also like the fans that are there would be more like
they would be like ride or die WWE fans at this point.
Yes.
Yeah. The same way that, like, when a WWE guy got fired and went to TNA, a TNA diehard would be like, oh, they blew it, bro. Fucking Damian Sandow is going to be the next big star in TNA.
Poor Damian Sandow. And by poor Damian Sandow, I mean, wow, that guy overachieved.
Yeah. I mean, Damian Mizdow was really funny for, like, 3 weeks.
Yeah, he did good.
Yeah, and then they did it for like 6 more months or whatever. Classic WWE move of like, hey, this is a funny thing. Let's do it every week until it's not funny at all anymore. Vikingo moved to Florida, baby. Let's go. All right. Revolution's getting close, huh?
2 shows away.
Yeah.
3 shows away.
It's 2.
2.
Yeah. I was just talking to Nick about this, like before the stream, but he's got Revolution, and then my next pay per view is Beach Break, and then my next pay per view after that is fucking Forbidden Door already. I can't believe we're already at the next Forbidden Door. I feel like we just did the draft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is Tom Lawler doing? Why is he? Oh, he's making friends. Okay.
Okay. With Matt Fitchett.
Mr. Anderson got hired by WWE. He's back, baby.
And Hoodfoot. What an interesting combination of hirings.
What's Kennedy doing? Is he on commentary?
I can't imagine he's a worker.
He's on commentary.
He could be an okay color commentator, maybe. That's a big gap.
I feel like no, just kind of based on.
Yeah.
What's Hoodfoot doing?
Going to NXT.
Working? Just working,
Yeah,
brother.
just working. You know how WWE just loves to hire like 30-year-old deathmatch guys from the Midwest?
Unironically, yes.
Yeah. I mean, good luck to him. I hope he wins the NXT North American title from Satnam Singh.
Are you saying you want to see Hoodfoot versus Satnam Singh?
That's what I'm saying. I can't believe this happened when Zodiac isn't here. Hoodfoot's his guy.
I'm not gonna tell you to make the graphic for literally one person, but the Hoodfoot episode. Wait, what?
Yeah, the Hoodfoot episode. All right, let's go. Let's see. You went to Canada, which feels like you like invaded my territory.
Canada is a big country, and we are the same company.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to the Northwest.
I'm not gonna do a Canada loop like you do. I will just poke in and poke out.
Okay. I'm going to Seattle. Hey.
Oh, I didn't use any of the storylines.
No, we should.
Oh, I didn't get any. That's right.
You got like I think you got like unlikely.
No, I think it was targeted for someone.
Oh.
Riho. It was a Riho storyline idea.
Great. Jerry Lynn, karaoke. Fucking Dax, fuck off. Tired of this guy. Cody and Dustin have been hanging out recently. You don't say. Alright, well, that was like nothing. Alright, let's actually use these storyline ideas. How about that?
Yeah.
AEW title is very hot. Could be hotter.
Probably really need that to be hotter.
Yeah.
Seeing how that's the main event storyline.
Yeah, you want to use a near certainty on it?
Please. I mean, that's going to help you as well.
Yes.
But yeah.
Oh, it doesn't. Yeah, we don't see it until the next time, right?
Correct.
I had a certainty for Nakajima. I should probably just fucking... Oh, it's already extremely hot. I don't need to. That's the hottest, right? Extremely?
I believe so. Yeah.
What's very cold? Cole and Lee. This is done, right?
Yeah. That's why it's very cold.
Yeah.
They haven't like Keith Lee hasn't even been on the
You probably want to heat this up, right?
Yes.
Well, we only have one more near certainty. Do you want to heat this up, or do you want to heat up, like, the women?
How is I don't even think I have May and May's in this, and
Yeah,
it's very hot.
could be hotter.
I would rather this be hotter.
Yeah. And then I had Eddie and
Oh, Riho's in that. I could have just used the Riho one.
oh, can we? Then we can't undo it, right?
Right.
Wasn't the Riho one only a likely?
That's yeah. Okay, never mind then.
Eddie and Swerve is extremely hot because I have ideas for Eddie and Swerve, but I don't. I don't need them. Okay, that'll do for now. Uh, I have like no ideas for what I'm doing. Like
Oh,
blank slate.
that's not good.
No. All right. I mean, it went so well last week. Let's just let's give these guys the main event. Konosuke and his good friend John Gargano, because they have chem bonus, will take on Andrade El Idolo and his mystery partner, Titan.
Kitana on Andrade. Who could have guessed such a thing?
Yeah, I'm making my like fucking we have LFI at home stable over here. You know what? Let's have Andrade pin Takeshita with interference from Alpha Wolf and Dragonbane.
Oh my goodness.
I gotta say, this stable really just kind of fell into my lap, and I'm loving it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this really worked out for me.
It is kind of LFI we have at home, but
Yeah. And we're gonna end the show with those guys posing. Andrade, you work that crowd. Titan, you work that crowd. Alpha Wolf in the main event segment. Probably not the best idea, but listen, this is how, it's called pushing. It's called pushing, guys.
All right, here we go.
Uh, I mean, it really doesn't even have to be like fake LFI because Andrade is like in that group. Really, it could just be
It could
like
just be LFI.
yeah, it could just be like Dynamite chapter or whatever of LFI.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Like, hey, you could just
Yeah,
it could just be LFI. I put Bobby Lashley in LFI. I think you're allowed to add fucking
Titan
people who
and,
are logically in it. Yeah.
sure. Last week that 4v4 ended when there was interference from Cody and Alec Price. Let's put Cody and Alec Price.
Oh, 1v1.
Yeah, I mean, we've done it before, but we'll do it again. Let's give the Code Dog a win. We'll do Bosch interference on Alec from, I don't know, Powerhouse Hobbs. And then we're going to do a big segment after this where maybe, God, I don't want to put, I don't feel like putting all 10 guys in here. So we're just going to do like the 4 guys that would have interfered or whatever, but just in our brains, in our mind's eye, all 5 guys from each side are out there.
Sure.
Hurry up the no stream. Skiff, you'll have to give me give me abreast on the fucking Noah undercard. So let's do Alec Price fighting Hobbs. Let's do Cody and I don't know, fucking Dax.
Noah undercard. Old guy beat young guy.
No, they're pushing a young guy now. The world's gone crazy.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Ozawa's like the hottest star in Japan. Meanwhile, New Japan has a bunch of young guys, and they're like, "Oh, Goto's the champion."
Listen, 10 years ago, I would have been excited that Goto was the champion.
I think Goto, like, I was excited when he won the title, but I think he should have like defended it once or twice and then lost. Like the novelty's kind of worn off, but they're sticking with it. Anyway, after this, Cody is just gonna cut a promo, basically being like, the thing we've all known is coming. There's 5 of you. There's 5 of us. Uh, on March 18th, there's gonna be a big St. Patrick's Day Dynamite, even though it's the day after St. Patrick's Day. But don't worry about it. Why don't we settle it there?
Not a day after St. Patrick's Day street fight.
No. This is just.
Yes. That's just a standard 5.
This is just a 5-on-5 match. New Japan is pushing Fujita hard and best of the Super Juniors, but he's a junior. Yeah, I mean, I hope he's cool with being like the new Kushida. Post-match brawl leads to Cody promo. On SPD, St. Patrick's Day. I'll definitely know what that means next week when I look at this. For sure.
Oh, good luck.
The SPD, the San Diego Dodgers.
Dodgers is fucking vile.
Sounded like I was having a stroke.
I mean, we knew this was coming, but
Huh?
Yuka being there is good. This is gonna get like an 80 or above, and I'm gonna be so happy.
I hope so. I mean, that's the idea. I actually want Syria. I feel like Sari actually has just been losing to Syria No constantly.
Correct.
Yeah, I think she should actually get a win here. Over Syria No. We could do botch interference Nana. Although, I mean, Hikaru Shida did just join this group. Oh, they need to win. She should pin Yuka. Alright, what else are we doing? ABC should probably just, like, win a match. Because Eddie and Swerve were like, rematch? Damn, it's too bad I'm, like, doing stuff with Alpha Wolf and Dragobane, and they're not just guys that can lose a match, huh? That would have been a sick match.
You had 2 guys that could just lose a match, and now they're...
Yeah, and then I was like, no, why would I want that? That's stupid. I guess they could wrestle Roderick and Kyle. That's the wrong Kyle.
I mean, he's dumb, but he's not that dumb. Just keep going out with them.
Who can say? Ace Austin, you could just win. That's fine. Speaking of this feud, Don is going to cut a promo about, El Generico, Stokely Hathaway, you've been making me look like a fool, like a moron. Well, I'm sick of it. My top guy, my number one star from Japan, Leo Rush. I guess he can talk too. Let's see what happens. He's going to teach you a lesson on March 18th at St. Patrick's Day.
St. Patrick's Day's getting stacked.
Getting stacked. We got a 10-man tag.
Still a month away, though.
Yeah. Listen, I think it's good to let people know well ahead of time. That makes the show feel big. The problem is going to be like the next 3 weeks of TV.
Yeah.
Yeah. When it's just like, okay, everything's kind of booked already. What are we doing? You know what I wanted to do? I wanted to find a fucking feud for Vikingo, because he's not doing shit right now. Do I have a heel that's not doing shit? I have Jacob Fatu. That could be a cool feud.
And that would be a very cool feud.
Alright, so let's do... I assume you are much more popular than Fatu right now. Yes. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to do Vikingo wins Flash Pin.
Okay.
And then afterwards, Fatu will, like, freak out and annihilate him. Make sense?
Yeah, that is a good way to start a feud. Fatu's on his own now too.
Yes.
Right? He doesn't really have a.
He's just a man. He doesn't have Kenny Omega. He doesn't have the bloodline. He is just singles wrestler Jacob Fatu.
Huh.
I think Eddie and Swerve are going to cut a promo here where I think they're going to disagree a little bit. I think Eddie is going to be like, "Oh, you beat you beat Roderick and Kyle O'Reilly. Oh, big deal." And then I think Swerve should be like, "I mean, it's a pretty big win. I fuck with Roderick and Kyle." And then he's gonna be like, "What are you doing? You're making me look stupid." And then he's gonna be like, "Look, I don't care if they beat those guys. I don't care how many tag teams they beat. They don't deserve a tag team title shot against us. They already lost to us once." And I think Swerve should be like, "Eddie, let's just give them a title shot, bro. Like, what's the fucking problem? We'll beat them." And then Eddie's gonna kind of freak out a little bit. Be like, "Hey, listen. Let's not disagree about this, okay? I say they don't deserve a title shot. Why should we give them one? Just because we could give them a title shot, we can give a title shot to anybody, Swerve. What, you think we should just walk around handing out title shots?" And Swerve's gonna be like, "All right, damn, fuck."
Correct response.
Yeah.
I love the idea of Eddie being like, "Listen," and then a minute of silence.
I was loaded.
I got nothing.
I was reading through the chat tree dialogue. Hey, Walter, how hurt are you, buddy? Uh, where can I see where
Couple
he's?
months, I think it was.
Can I see from here somewhere? Oh,
Out injured until March 3rd.
okay, that's not that far. That's a couple weeks.
No.
All right. We haven't heard really from John Moxley much since he lost that tag title match. So I think John is just going to cut a promo about him, about how, like, you know what, I came back, I saw Eddie being successful with Swerve. I was jealous. I'll admit it. I was jealous. I'm not a tag team wrestler. I don't know why I jumped into the tag team scene. That was fucking stupid. Not Brody's fault. I should have dragged him into it. It was never going to work. But, you know, it's time for me to refocus myself as a singles wrestler. No tag teams, no groups. Tired of fucking groups. Just me wrestling. What a concept.
Crazy concept.
Angle. Bryan Danielson in Seattle cutting a promo with his boy Nakajima. SB Kento is there. And you're never going to believe what this is about. March 18th, St. Patrick's Day. The match is set. Nakajima has been beating Zack Sabre in tags, and he's going to beat him one-on-one. Also, I think Danielson, I mean, this is such cheap heat because he's the hometown guy. He should be like Nakajima and Zack Sabre for the international title in 4 weeks, St. Patrick's Day, you know, really. Oh, you thought I was going to give you the match right here in Seattle just because I'm a hometown guy? We want the money. We're mercenaries.
Starting to think this Bryan Danielson is a bad guy.
He's a bad dude. You know what I don't think I have done? I don't think I have had, like, Generico and... Like, I don't think I've had World Star just, like, win a trios match. Although, maybe I did do that, like, 2 weeks ago.
Did you?
I don't know.
I don't think they've had a match together.
I had El Generico defeat Roger. Yeah, they should just win a fucking trios match. That seems... It seems insane that I haven't done that.
I thought you... But, hey, what can you do?
See, this is probably why they haven't done it. I don't really have heels to just lose, but we can, you know, this is basically going to be a squash match. We could just...
You have Ring of Honor, you have locals.
Yeah. Though we're in the Pacific Northwest, I don't know. Local scene might be rough. That's just the women. That's just the women. Okay, it's not a lot better. Adrian, you know what? Adrian Atlantis? Let's go. That's not what I want. I don't want to talk to you. You're a heel tonight, buddy. Bill Goldberg. I think we're going to pass on Bill Goldberg. What's the Skull guy doing in Seattle? I have no idea. He probably moved here in game. John Laurinaitis. Josh Prohibition. What the fuck are what are any of these people doing here? Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, what are you doing here?
He's retired. I would love to bring Rey Mysterio into job to fucking Kyle Fletcher. That would be so sick.
Rey
I mean,
Maybe.
we gotta book Sonico. We gotta book Sonico.
Sure. And Swoggle.
No, you already know. Y'all already know the third guy on that team is Mike Santana.
Yeah, local talent Mike Santana.
This needs to be 6 minutes. That's fine. Let's give Mark Davis the win. One more minute. I have done nothing with Ilya and Jay White. That seems...
You should do something.
I should do something. I also haven't done anything with Mercedes or Dion or any of them. But that could probably happen on Rampage. I probably can't push the world champion to Rampage. That's probably a bad idea.
That is a crazy flex if you do.
Yeah. I mean, last week I simply had Jay cut a promo. This week I will simply have Ilya cut a promo about Jay White and Christian Casanova. You know, they whatever plan they come up with. I don't care what they do. I don't care what they come up with. You know, I'm the AEW champion. I earned this by being the best wrestler in the world. Those guys aren't going to steal it away from me by coming up with some bullshit plan.
Hell yeah. You tell them.
Oh, am I missing a match aim? I am missing a match aim. All right, let's see. That's a squash match. Viking Owen. You know what? Viking Owen Fatu could be storytelling. Because I don't need them to like go crazy. It's just like a mid card. We're starting as storyline kind of match. All right, what the fuck? What the fuck is gonna open the show? We could open with a Bryan promo. We could open with the Moxley promo, but that's not really a hot thing. That's just him being like, "Hey guys, everything fucking sucks."
I fucked up.
Let's open with ABC and Roderick, and then go right to this Eddie and Swerve promo. Let's see. Okay, that's where that should be. Ilya promo. Let's put Ilya promo like way up here. Let's put this Mox promo up here. You know what? That's not the show. We got to borrow Starboy Charlie.
Oh, you almost forgot.
I almost forgot. Let's see if him and Mathers have chemistry as they take on, you guessed it, Isaiah Cassidy and Mark Quinn.
Man, when you get rid of guys, you get rid of
I mean,
them.
why would I not? This is what they do in real life dark matches. They send them out there with like the same person every week. There's no reason not to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
I want this to be the show that breaks a 90.
I believe.
Okay.
It is Teton in the main, but I believe. I believe in Teton.
Teton's good. I don't know what his pop is, but he's good.
I mean, I don't have any
50
issue with
50
his
pop is not
ability.
50
Yeah,
pop's
it's
not
that
great.
pop.
What would really fuck us on that match would be a chemistry ding, but I believe in them.
All right.
You know what? I wonder if I have a fucking Andrade El Idolo creative finish. I don't. I don't really want to burn a near certainty on this. I don't have any safe bets. Damn. All right. We're just going to leave it as is. Not 91. They don't have chemistry. They don't not have chemistry, but they don't have positive chemistry.
Yeah, not really worth.
Yeah. One of these days, we're going to find one. I can feel it.
Maybe
Maybe.
do this with someone else.
Oh, all the time.
Ortiz, right? Was it?
I think.
Funky
Well,
chickens
no, we found the funky chickens. That one worked.
Okay.
In WCW, I spent like 6 weeks looking for a partner for Bobby Eaton and just never found one.
Oh, that's right. And then you brought him in for as a local talent and put him with someone as well.
Yeah. Maybe I'm going too samey. Maybe I need to go like Marcus Mathers and like a big guy.
Maybe.
Yeah. What? Okay.
Sure, man.
This got a 90. Listen. Great.
Math, I'm not even gonna say it. Just no.
Listen,
Okay.
this is why these guys were our tag champs for like a year and a half. They just deliver every time.
They are very good. And I'm
then-
glad you brought him in and debuted him on Rampage.
What? I did not do that. How dare you? Oh man, that was like the longest 4 weeks in game of my life. Every time I was like, what should I book on the show? They'd be like, debut ABC, and I was like, I have a plan.
I'm doing a thing.
You don't just debut people cold on television. I got like a big debut plan. Don't listen. Just trust me on this. And they'd be like, no, book them on Rampage. I'll take a 79 for this random ass squash match.
I mean, look who's on that right hand side, and yeah.
Santana and his good friend Sonicone, Adrian Atlantis.
Santana's about becoming the ace of an indie company.
Yeah.
Look at it. Look at that 54.
Yeah. No, he's going to TNA like a year and a half late or whatever. Kyle Fletcher is just he's a dog. He's that guy. He carried this match.
I do like how much of a trio they look like, though.
Yeah. He's got a 78. I feel like these Bryan promos are... Maybe he doesn't have as much momentum anymore now that he's a manager.
You might just need to constantly give him character ideas.
Yeah.
Juice them up.
85? I mean, for a cold match, that's very good.
He'll get in 90s.
Yeah, I mean, he's
not
good.
getting a fucking psychology ding here is wild.
This is a 10-minute match.
So am I.
But I gave them storytelling, so they weren't doing a million things. They were just telling a story.
Oh, is that my mistake? I'd give them steal the show instead of storytelling. I'd tell them
maybe,
to have
I don't
a good
know.
wrestling match.
You should try it.
Fucking, it's so counterproductive. It might just work.
And then 67. So we lost Heat immediately. But hey, listen, we need a reason for these guys to keep wrestling.
Yeah.
71 for the Callis promo. That is. You know what? I had Leo Rush cut a promo too, and I don't know if he helped or hurt.
That's not good.
That's not good. This is exactly what you said, right? He was going to get an 83.
I just said it would get over an 80, and I am very happy to be correct.
I mean, the math isn't mathing, but when it's the ladies, we don't worry about that.
Sari being the worst in the match was not.
No, similar
yeah.
to Willow. This is not like 2025 Sari.
Yeah.
This is fucking Saray from NXT. It's not. It's like not even the same person. It's fucked up. I hate it. He's like the best women's wrestler in the planet right now.
But I mean, fucking great match.
No, great match. I'm glad I didn't get a chemistry ding on these two. That would have sucked.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, this is not. This is not where this is supposed to be.
No one saw anything, and moving
All
on.
right, and then a John Moxley promo. This got real out of order. I don't know how that happened. Hey, there's a Cody. All right, that was a brawl, and then a promo to set up the 5v5, and then also I'm gonna wrestle Alec Price later tonight.
Oh boy.
Yep. Alec Price is a gimmick that's getting stale. You know what? So did Hobbs, and I forgot to fix that too. So let's. Price, what's your gimmick? The prize. It's legendary. I mean, if you got a legendary gimmick, you gotta just tweak it, right?
Right, yeah.
Yeah. And Powerhouse Hobbs has Powerhouse gimmick. It's adequate. I mean, we should, if it's adequate, we should change it. Badass, because he's not going to be dominant.
Yep.
Embassy bodyguard, which is like as generic and safe as it gets.
Yep. Hey, while we're here,
Yes.
Andrew Everett,
Uh-huh.
gimmick change. We're doing a new one.
Yes.
Prepare a gimmick change.
Mm-hmm.
This is mostly to reset his momentum. Can he do comedy? We'll do underdog. Weasley underdog. Giant with a giant. Thank you.
Any
Let's keep it in the middle.
all right. 82 Ilya promo. These promos for Ilya and Jay White have been fine. Storyline idea was a success. That's good.
That is good.
Yeah.
I had completely forgotten about it.
Yep. Same. Good main event.
Hooray.
Yep. Probably helped a lot by the Takeshi and Johnny Gargano excellent chemistry, but that's why they were best friends.
I had forgotten about the excellent chemistry.
Oh, I didn't.
When I said I was worried about this, I am no longer worried about it.
No, that's why he's in the best friends. Because I was in this situation where I was like, oh god, I need to team with someone. I guess Johnny Gargano, sure. And then they had excellent chemistry, and I was like, all right, he's a best friend. That's settled. Johnny Gargano is kind of like low key a super important, like not maybe super important, but he's like the fucking like Ben Zobrist of my brand. Just like I need a main eventer,
Wow.
Johnny Gargano. I need someone to do like a funny opening comedy match. Hey, Johnny Gargano can do that. Someone needs to do a tag match with Sari, Johnny Gargano. Like we just throw him out there for everything, and it always works.
Gargano dash util
Yeah,
is what you're saying.
super utility man Johnny Gargano. And 62 for these guys posing. I mean, that's cool. That's a cool group. That's a cool group.
It is.
88. Oh, we didn't get the bonus.
Oh, what the fuck?
Why didn't we get the bonus? What the fuck happened? Did I do like storyline development on one that wasn't or something?
I'm mad for you.
Oh, because I was like, this is the one that's going over a 90. And it's not.
It was. It should have been.
It should have been. Damn. Damn. I don't know why I clicked this. I was briefly thinking about like should we like meddle with something for the fun of it, but that would be insane.
That is it. That's how you know you're coming to the end of the stream. When you're just like, should we just fuck around?
No, you know what? I was gonna have a Deanna promo. That's crazy. Mercedes hasn't talked all stream.
Fuck, we almost got away with it.
Deanna and Viper. The two of you have been all up in our business the last 2 weeks. And we are so tired of it. Why don't we settle this on St. Patrick's Day? It's a loaded show, folks.
Love St. Patrick's Day. Celebrate it every year. Don't celebrate it for St. Patrick's Day, though.
You got anything?
Yeah. First of all, let's book something resembling a main event. Odaz versus Hook.
Arez versus Hook.
That's it. That's it. That's the match.
Who's winning the match?
Odaz will win. Tainted.
I was gonna yell at you if you had Hook win.
You were ready. You had it like
I was
you were
ready.
loading the chamber.
Yep.
No, I'm not gonna have Hook win.
Well, I don't know.
Odaz has been like a fucking beast for me. I have one more match.
Okay.
Andrew the Everett, the Big Dog, the Giant versus Samiko.
Sure. I want to look at like. We know Alice Kane Pop Wise is almost ready, but he's not there experience wise. I'm just looking at who else. Diego Hill is not that far off, although I don't know if he's a heel or face. He's a face. I'm looking for a heel right now.
What about the two that you brought in from the Indies?
No.
One that you brought in.
I'm looking for someone that's like maybe someone we're gonna do something with.
Oh, okay.
I'm testing someone. Leon Slater has to be a babyface. There's no way he's a heel. No, he's a heel. All right, sick. International title eliminator match. Zack Sabre Jr. takes on Leon Slater.
Holy shit.
10 minutes. Open. Zack is winning.
Wins. We all knew what was happening.
What a swerve that would be. Just like, fuck the Nakajima match. Leon Slater's winning this. He's winning the title on Dynamite. Yes, the title's on the line.
Ooh, I need a dark show match too. Sorry.
Actually, let's not have this be backstage. Let's have this be in the ring after Zack's match. And they're going to come out and be like, hey, Zack, great match, man. You were looking good out there, bro. Hey, I think, wouldn't you look even better, though, if you had a bunch of international superstars in your corner, and then Zack's going to be like, yeah, I let your guy team with me, and we bloody lost. All right, like I'm not trying to be a dick to you guys, but like, I am so not interested in this. I have like negative interest in teaming with you guys permanently, and then El Generico is gonna be like, oh, muy grumpy. Turn that frown upside down, and then he's just gonna be like, I can't deal with this.
Neither can I, Zack. Don't worry about it.
What was your dark match?
Uh, Demi and Saki-sama versus two jobbers.
Do you want to get two people or
Zeta Zang and CJ Perry, come on down.
CJ Perry actually wrestling a match is crazy.
It's a dark match, it's fine.
Yeah, but like it's still crazy. I assume Saki-sama should win.
Yes.
Yeah.
Demi does not need the win, and the other side is not winning.
I mean, I might as well continue my quest to find one of these guys a partner with chemistry, right?
Sure.
Who else? Who's a babyface on my brand? I mean,
You
Brody.
should try Flamita before he's not on the roster anymore.
That's a good point. Although I was kind of going with my other strategy of like,
oh, big guy,
maybe
yeah.
maybe the people I'm going with are too similar.
Kota Ibushi.
We did Kota Ibushi and Marcus Mathers. I think they did not have chemistry. Though we haven't done Kota Ibushi and Starboy Charlie.
Golden Star, let's go.
Yeah, the Golden Star Boys. I mean, that's not the worst idea. Penta's not doing shit right now.
Penta and Marcus is like,
Yeah.
you couldn't get more opposite, I
know.
feel.
Dylan is not coming up. Dylan is not ready, brother. Let's try fucking Kota Ibushi and Starboy Charlie. Let's see what happens. Take it on. You guessed it.
Damn, they're getting the.
They've never been booked this much.
Yeah, say what you will. They have never collected this many checks.
Yeah, this is crazy.
I'm so hoping. Oh, we should probably finish Rampage.
Yeah, we should. We should. Yeah, if you feel like it. I have an angle. Just like a 4-minute, probably 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Backstage. Oh, you know what I've been meaning to do? Prince Nana. More momentum. We got a couple creative ideas, right? Right? Did I collect any good ones? Oh, I got it. Oh, I got a near certainty. Boom.
You go.
Very warm. Great. Prince Nana. Backstage promo. Siriano is there. Hikaru Shida is there. Talking about Sari. Talking about Yuka. Basically just cutting a promo on behalf of his clients here, being like, Sari, you and Sayuri have been going at it for months. It's time for you to settle things once and for all. And Yuka Sakazaki, you are not the competitor that Hikaru Shida is. It's time for you to defend that TBS title.
Thank you, Nana.
Okay, what do you got?
Bandito's going to challenge Pac to a match.
Sure. Is he cooking?
Let him cook.
Let him cook.
Just a one-on-one match at the pay-per-view.
We have 6 more minutes or 5, 4.
We need a match?
We need a match, like a short, like a squash.
Gotcha. Let's go. I got one for you.
Hit me.
Phoenix versus the other local talent you brought up.
Adrian Atlantis.
Thank you.
All right. What are we opening? I think we open with Zach. That's a Rampage.
Sure. 79.
I mean, we get an 80 every Rampage. I don't know how.
Sure.
So yeah, 80. Sure. Fuck it. Still haven't found the one.
Search continues.
Yep. Maybe Skiff's right. Maybe I should just bring up Dylan McKay. I wonder if him and Titus Alexander have chemistry.
If you back out now,
Uh-huh.
you could still try Marcus and Dylan versus two people.
That's true. I could.
Just
that's crazy,
fucking-
but I could.
He's a heel, but whatever.
Whatever. It's a dark match. They'll have to wrestle someone besides Private Party, but I guess. What other teams do I have? I have Dom and Koo. They can't beat those guys. Well, it's a dark match. They can fucking lose. I don't know if I'm doing anything with Dylan McKay. Dom, Koo. 8 minutes. Dark match.
I love that you were like, no, they need to win this match.
Yeah, it doesn't fucking matter.
All right, let's see. Is the search continuing?
Skiff lied to me. Skiff.
And Dylan not ready.
No, he's not ready. I knew that, but like Marcus is so ready that I thought like, well, maybe they have chemistry. We can like get by, you know.
Yeah.
But they don't have chemistry. You're two. I assume this was just a chemistry test.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't want this to bomb on.
Yeah.
What do you call it? Also, just a little test to see how Psyche 7 works in America.
A 49 is better than I thought she was gonna do.
And we take.
Yeah. I would take a 69 on this. Granted, if I had just done a squash match, it would have gotten a 70. But
Yeah.
yeah, Leon Slater not ready, but you know thought we'd try. Throw him out there. Why not?
It was an eliminator, and he got eliminated.
He got
All right,
eliminated.
done.
And then these fucking goofballs came out. And Zack Sabre told him to fucking fuck off.
El Generico and his 2 adult sons.
Yep. I mean, Mark Davis with that beard, and like you're telling me that's they aren't related? Come on. And look at this striking resemblance between Stokely and Kyle Fletcher. 79. Ray Phoenix is real good.
Yeah, when he doesn't get dinged.
Yeah.
He could go 6 minutes with the best of them.
Yeah.
But 10, can't put it together. Now, what it is he ends up getting a 90 and doesn't have the psych to do that. So, hey, this did better than I thought it would. It probably could have been on the actual Collision.
Now, nothing has been like really good yet.
No.
But like we haven't got dinged on the commentary for anything.
Because nothing has been really good yet.
Yeah,
but
that's kind of what I'm saying. Like maybe. Enzo just left Team 2000X to team with Segura. Oh, okay. Why he do that? Nana promo, fine. I keep waiting for the day when like a Nana promo is going to get like an 80 because his stats are like there, but it doesn't happen.
I feel like Sheeta could have gotten this rating on her own.
No, maybe. But
67, she could definitely get a 67.
It's very good. They love his
Pros and cons, none.
Just it's a gimmick. Finally, a good segment. Thank you, Mercedes. Everybody say thank you, Mercedes.
I absolutely am not going to say that.
Thank you, Mercedes. I knew you would say it. I knew you would. I knew you would thank our CEO for giving us a good rating on Rampage. And a 78 for Arez and Hook.
A perfectly. Ada's getting a 72 is a little low for him,
A
but
little low. Wasn't stealing the show here. Maybe that's why. Maybe he's one of those kinds of
yeah,
guys. Yeah.
good point.
78. We didn't get the bonus again. Although this one might be genuine. I don't know if I did four. We only
I don't
did
think he
four
cared enough
promos.
to like
Yeah.
do anything on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
$1.8 million. Sure. Pop recap. Up all over the world. Sure. That's the stream.
That is. We're getting closer and closer to Revolution.
And we're getting not that close to St. Patrick's Day, even though I have announced most of the card.
Just last show you announced what's the card.
Yeah.
I think I have most of Revolution lined up.
Well, why don't you tell us what it is, Nick? Because well, actually, I don't know if we'll get to it next stream, but maybe we will, and you should let the people know.
Ilya Dragunov and Christian Casanova for the world title. Danny Garcia and Rouge for the TNT title. Just announced Bandito and Pac. Anarchy in the Arena. May Miyu and Maki versus the Estate, possibly with more people in it. Hangman Adam Page, Kenny Omega, Jack Perry and Adam Cole. More things potentially.
I love more things.
Oh, MJF and fucking Jamie Hayter versus Wardlow and Nixon Newell. Who could possibly forget?
You could forget just now.
Killers versus True Fighters.
Yeah.
Hey, I like Suri. Jerry, you should see what she's doing in
I know,
real 2020.
I know. Like, how is her Puro a 50-68? That's fucking crazy. Is that, like, are we justified to use the in-game editor to change that?
If you can go to a mod now and download stats for her,
Yeah.
and then update it to those stats,
Yeah.
I would be okay with that.
Yeah.
But maybe
Yeah,
the
letting
YouTube
me go
comments
hog
will give
wild
us
with
a
it is
reason.
probably unfair. Yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah, just get like an arbitrator's opinion on it
Yeah.
by downloading
Well, yeah,
another mod.
we need a third party. Yeah, for sure. All right, well, that is gonna do it. Let me see. We are 10 days. 10 days sounds like it's so close to Revolution, and like, oh, we'll definitely make it. But I don't know that we will actually.
It's 2 collisions.
Yeah, it's 2 collisions, but only 1 Dynamite. So maybe we will make it. It'll just be one of those streams where like you're doing everything, you know?
A collision, a Dynamite, a Rampage, a collision, and then a pay-per-view is
a lot.
I would definitely need to be ready to roll. So,
Yeah.
yeah, maybe.
Well, maybe, and maybe it'll be on a Thursday. Who knows? But that's definitely gonna do it for this week. I'll be back on Tuesday. WCW. What the fuck's going on at WCW?
Horseman Explosion.
Horseman Explosion. I think we have a clash. We have a Clash of the Champions coming up, which is a Nitro show. I think that might even be next stream. And then after that, we have Sold Out, question mark, which will be the first real pay-per-view of 1995, which will be a Saturday night brand show. That's going to be a weird show. We're breaking up the Horsemen. Ric Flair is going to make a new Horseman. That new Horseman is going to have young boy Triple H, Rick Martel, and fucking Tenru in it. It's going to be weird. Plans. This is one of those things where like our plans got blown up and I should have aborted them, but I was like, no, I'm committed. We're making a new Horseman. So that's what we ended up with.
I love when you just head down, go through the wall.
Yeah.
We're doing this.
We're doing this. I can't just rewrite all these matches in this notepad. That would be too hard. We'll just move Tenru to fucking Saturday night and make him a Horseman. The new enforcer. Suck it, Arn. But yeah, tune in for that on Tuesday. If you're watching on YouTube, like the video, subscribe, leave a comment, come watch live Tuesdays and usually Thursdays, 8 o'clock Eastern on Twitch TV/Swarls. And that's it. Bye, everybody.
Bye.